Oh, we're getting word here. One more award. I'm sorry about that. This award it's actually like kind of a medical award. It's most likely to have a heart attack or a myocardial infarction after smoking too much weed. Now this award, you have to have certain criteria. You have to be morbidly obese, you have to be sedentary, you have to be just sitting there constantly, daily, day in, day out. It's a special award. And basically you have to smoke so much weed that you will likely die from a myocardial infarction or a heart attack. And that's Brian McClay from Beyond Wednesdays. Congratulations, Brian. You don't have much longer in this mortal coil. I congratulate you on your sedentary lifestyle.
The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation.
The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information. Real fucking high on drugs.
What is good, everybody? Welcome to another Saturday night and another Modern Comic Mayhem. And man, that session was excellent again tonight. I'm smoking on, I haven't smoked on this strain in a long time. I picked up some runts, some type of runts like strain. And I was like, oh, let me check this shit out, man. And it's a lot like I remember. So congrats to all of you that can pick up the runt stuff, man. That shit's pretty good. Fun week so far this week. We've got even more tonight. We're going to be dropping the Sveta. So check this out. So here's the thing. She put out this book at Heroes Con, right? Let me go ahead and bring this up here. She put out this book here at Heroes Con, right? There's a paper and a foil, and the papers sold out immediately. The foils sold out at the con, but you guys know that we got some to drop tonight. So some of you guys are going to get lucky and get some of these. Let me tell you how many are printed on these things. So the paper of this limited to 200 and the foil limited to 100. Did you guys see this foil?
The like all over foil one?
Bro.
Yeah.
Oh wow, no. That's unreal.
It's embossed too, like the character, the trio are embossed. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
So that will be available here in a couple minutes, you guys, for everybody that's stoked to get that. It's been a crazy month for Kickstarters. I feel like probably 2 months now. We had the Evil Ernie one, we had Sweet Death. Oh, sorry, we had Dreadful 3 number one. Yeah. Evil Ernie, Sweet Death, and now we have Dreadful 3 number 2, which, what is it at? Let's see what they're at. We'll drop the link for everybody. Here we go. Let's go grab the link. And so we had a drop for this last Wednesday. Was it Wednesday?
Wednesday. It came out. Yeah, it was on the Wednesday show.
Yeah. So here you guys go. Dreadful 3 number 2 Kickstarter. Go enjoy that. Just killer.
I like the way they did like the setup for this one as opposed to the last one, how it was like, and I wish we had done this on Sweet Death, was how it was like a small amount of tiers for just the main things, and then mostly add-ons.
Yeah.
It made it so much simpler to like look through. Like I was a big fan of that.
Yeah.
Because the one for Sweet Death ended up being, it's like so many tiers, it's gonna be crazy to fulfill.
Yeah, for sure. The fulfillment's
said to
the hard
Adam,
part.
The one thing I wish that they would do, but then he explained that like Sveta was very particular because of the way her art's been stolen, is I wanted them to do the digital PDF like you guys did with Sweet Death, so you don't actually have to physically kind of manhandle the books if you don't want to read it. So, but I had asked him, I said, hey, do you think you could do that? Because Davis did it. And he said, Sveta's pretty adamant that she just doesn't want to do it with the way her stuff has been stolen from her. And you can't argue with that. But
no, yeah, for sure.
It means I have to open one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That image right there is so good.
I got one of the early bird. I got the early bird bundle, and then I added on a few things. I think that's in the early bird, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the early bird and then the full one, just so I didn't have to worry about the covers. That's what I did on the Dreadful one too, because I just didn't want to miss out. I know the medals sold out. I think within 3 minutes that Brian put the link up, they were all gone.
Yeah. That's so cool to get that original art. Are you kidding me? I see all the people send me out, tag me, and keep tagging me, you guys. I want to see the original art framed and it hanging, because it's so good, dude. Right?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can do this. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Such cool characters, bro. I love that type of shit. I'm really into that shit right now. That real stylistic pinup style.
Yeah.
I think maybe I always have been kind of into that. You know what I mean? But
yeah, for sure.
Like,
that's great.
My house is all covered in like Elfgren and Vargas and fucking shit like that. Like, I would go to old school antique shops and find the old Vargas post calendars, and I would like, okay, and they would have each individual month, so I just grab my birth month each time. You know, there's this badass shop. I think it's still there. It's in Seattle. It's in the Pike's Place Market, I think it is, right? And it's this old school like print shop. Like, they have all these prints and posters and everything, and they have tons of that shit in the print shop, which is, super, super cool. So, all right.
How long did they do their Dreadful this one for? This one's shorter, right?
Yeah, I think it's only a couple weeks, right?
Me and Adam were talking about that when I was like, as soon as the Dreadful 1 ended, I called him. I was like, yo, can I pick your brain? And I think we talked on the phone for like, I just asked him question after question for like an hour and a half. And I had mentioned something about wanting to do shorter. And it feels like that's the way that these are starting to go, which is cool. Because I just feel like, I mean, dude, even ours, it hits a wall where everyone's like, cool, I'm sure it'll be, where it's at. And then again on the last day. But it's like, I feel like no matter how much time, like that line will just be however long the time is between day one and final day, basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like you can do it for like a week, or you can do it for 3 days. You can do it for 14 days. And no matter what, it's going to be generally within the same kind of total amount hit, because,
Yeah.
I think he said during the show, though, that it was because of you, Davis, and what you did with Sweet Death that they decided to cut the time on this one, because they just saw, like you said, if you're going to get it, you're going to either get it right away or you're going to get it on the last day. And
yeah, people are like trained now. People, like, in the world of variants right now, drops happen and they go. So I think so many buyers and collectors are expecting a quick drop. They expect to be there on release. So it's like, why do you need 30 days?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure there are some people, you know what I mean? But you're not going to lose very many people that for some reason could do it 2 weeks in versus 1 week in. So I just feel like it makes everything move quicker. Production moves quicker. And it kind of makes it feel like it's like a mix of a hype drop, and you're still supporting from day one kind of thing. So yeah, cool.
All right, you guys, if you guys are in the chat waiting for this to drop, it's SvetaShubina.com. You guys can use the promo code Beyond10 to get 10% off at all times at SvetaShubina.com. But as of right now, I think if you refresh your browser, it should be popping up here soon. So be on the lookout. And as soon as it drops,
It just dropped on mine. I just
there
see
you
it.
go, you
It just
guys.
popped up.
So just popped up. Go check it out.
Those foils.
SvetaShubina.com. There's only a couple of each, you guys. Only a couple of each. Where is it?
It's on the Dreadful 3. Refresh that page, Brad, because it just came up on mine.
Right there. Boom.
There you go.
There you guys go. There's the foil. And then there's the paper.
So good.
Yeah. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah, look how good that is.
I just grabbed one of those foils.
Yeah,
I gotta get one of the foils. Hold on 1 second.
Hold on, I'm making sure the wife is grabbing one.
Everybody's like, get on it.
Get on it.
Isn't that beautiful, man? I love how there's like the shadow too, like there. Jackie O is the rocket. So fucking cool.
Yeah, that's sick. I assume those won't last very long.
Yeah. Congratulations, everybody that got one at Heroes Con. I hear the convention is amazing. Yeah. Shout out to Clutch and Big Leg and Drew. I know they are in North Carolina. And there's a bunch of people out there. I wish I would have had a chance to go out there. I'll try to go out there next year. It's just too close to San Diego. So, but I hear it's been great so far. I hear all the drink and draw stuff, or all the, tons of great artists there. I heard Scott Snyder was all over the place. People going crazy for him. I thought that was interesting, but I think it's cool that there was a special con only book that you could only get two places, right? You can only get them at the con and watching Beyond Wednesdays, because it's going to sell out by the time this show ends, guaranteed.
Yeah, the foil's gone.
Foils are gone already.
So,
did you say the print run? Oh, they're both sold out on mine now.
Yeah, so the print run is very small. 200.
100. Let me do 100 on the foils.
Yeah, 100 on the foil, 200 on the paper.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, congrats, everyone.
Very cool. Yeah. But listen, you guys, like I said, there's so much good stuff still there. So go check it all out. You got a couple of extra images up, books up that were variants that every once in a while he'll throw a couple extra up there. And
she's got a really cool cover on Sweet Death.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does.
She does.
She's got.
What do you have? 4 days left on Sweet Death, Davis? What?
Yeah, 4 days, which is crazy.
I'm not. What are you at? What is Sweet Death at?
Let's see. I know we just put up some new items in the add-ons, so probably 238.
Nice. Very.
We were at.
Very
Congratulations.
Thank you, man. We were at like 235, 236 the last few days, and then people have been asking us for medals of the Cedric Poulot cover, so we put some of those in, and then foils of the Chainsaw Man in the add-on section. So I think that might have just got a few extra people to grab some stuff.
I wanted to get that 300,000 because I want that trading card to.
It'd be cool. Who knows? Maybe we get a crazy last push, but that's a big if.
It's a big leap, but
Hey, I'm happy if we end. Right now. I wasn't even expecting half of this. Genuinely, I hope we hit 60 to 70. You know what I mean? So It's crazy.
Oh, way to crush that number.
Yeah.
Crazy shit.
Yeah. Well, those extra add-ons are cool, man. They're cool. As a matter of fact, for the Dreadful 3 issue 2, they announced a couple new add-ons, and that is fucking awesome. By the way, like, this type of stuff for Sveta and her fans is like crack, bro. Like, in a major way. So I know her fans, any type of little add-on they get that has extra Sveta art on it, it'll be cherished. So congrats to everybody that's helped pushing this, and if you guys want, the link is in the chat as well. Go check it out. And yeah, shout out to the Dreadful 3 crew. It's gonna be a good issue. All right. Let me see here. There are a couple of things. Big. What's the game at right now, by the way? Anybody can give me?
I have 77-71.
Knicks or Spurs?
9:28 left.
Spurs.
Spurs up by 6. Well, they just hit a 3, so Spurs up by 9, with 9 minutes to go.
All right. That's a big deal, right?
It's a big one. It's close.
That's a big deal. People are going to be going crazy either way. You know what I mean? It's going to be nuts. All right. There is a lot of stuff to talk about with Drama Alert tonight, so I think we probably ought to get into
Drama Alert again.
Let's get into it.
I got at you, McClay. I hope this makes your comfortable drama, because these dudes, goofy ass dudes.
Into the news. Into the into the
But let's get down to business.
All right, let's get down to business. So I think the really big story, drama-wise this week, is the problem with websites, with artists and creator websites or retailer websites, however you want to put it. The demand for Absolute Batman is so crazy that it's just crashing sites left and right. And we saw that with the black and white man drop for Absolute Batman. Tons of talk about this, where basically this was the post that I thought was the most interesting when I saw it. This is from Sans Group Collectibles. Excuse me. It says, "Okay, Absolute fans, this one stings. Many of us have been victim of these Absolute Batman drops and have our own horror stories. Whether it was the Heavy Mental Whatnot drop, the various Man releases, or the Brooks drops. Scoring one of these books is part skill, part luck, and a whole lot of frustration. What really hurts, though, is when you do everything right and still get slapped in the face. I logged in early, selected my one book, got into the queue, and within a minute, I was on the checkout page. I got an error saying my card didn't go through. Odd. I tried a second card. Same issue. I switched to PayPal. Same issue. The problem? My card was actually being charged 3 times, so now I'm looking at 3 pending charges for a single book. I immediately reached out to the shop and explained that I had only attempted to purchase 1 copy and needed assistance. No response. Instead, I noticed 2 of the 3 of the charges were eventually reversed. At that point, I figured everything had been sorted out. Nope. When I finally heard back, I was told that if I didn't receive confirmation email, then unfortunately I didn't get a book because they were sold out. Their solution? Try again during the Whatnot drop. Wait, what? If you acknowledge there were Shopify checkout issues and you can clearly see that my payment attempts were processed and then reversed, why not simply allocate to a copy to a customer who followed the rules and legitimately tried to purchase one? Why make your customer jump through additional hoops because of a problem on your end? Instead, I got a polite version of good luck on the Whatnot drop. Sheesh. It's one way to take care of your customers, and he tagged me in it. Now, first of all, when I see this, the first thing I think is the Absolute Batman excitement is just hotter than ever still. And my first thought is, okay, this is a website issue, right? One Stop Shop responds, and I don't know how these were responded to in order, but I'll just read them as they're top from bottom. It says, no retailer can prepare for a site-wide issue, and unfortunately it happened at the exact same time as we launched. So One Stop Shops, who was the retailer for this drop, said that Shopify had a site-wide issue right as they dropped. A couple replies.
It probably was like site-wide. As I imagine it wasn't all of Shopify. It was probably just like a bug on their Shopify, probably, right?
That's what I would hope. I don't think, like, if it was all of Shopify, wouldn't we hear about that? We'd probably hear about that.
Yeah.
So what happened was, the way I knew it, because I did eventually get one, they were doing it through the Absolute Batman Facebook group. And to try and make it fair to the fans, they only dropped the passcode to unlock the website because it was behind a password on the site in the Facebook group. So you had to be a member of the Facebook group. They dropped it, and then you could go in and buy it. And then when you went in to buy it, you were able to put it in the cart. And then there was this Shopify issue, which they said was a Shopify total issue, which I don't know. I wasn't trying to buy anything else at that minute, but nobody's card would process. It didn't matter if you were using PayPal, Apple Pay, Venmo, like nothing would work. And so people were getting their orders canceled, but nobody was buying the book at that minute. But you had to kind of keep trying, and they did whatever they did on the back end, but it was like a 7-minute delay from the 12 o'clock drop time to the time you could actually buy the first one. And that's where a lot of people, but as this guy said, I did hear that many people got multiple things charged, but then everybody I heard 24 hours later, they kind of wiped because they're that credit card pending charge and there's no actual sale. But that's kind of what happened in their attempt to make it fair for everybody in the Facebook group by using a password. They ended up breaking their Shopify on the back end because apparently you can't limit it if you put a password on it. They found out after the fact. They didn't know that at the time. That's what I had heard come out after the fact.
Interesting.
And then I saw this too. Another commenter puts, for what it's worth, the botting group is in the Facebook group and literally laugh at you guys. Is that possible? I mean, could bots be like, I don't understand that. Like,
if they know the link, like, I don't know. I've talked to a few people that know about potting, and I've looked into it. And I mean, I get varying answers, so I don't really know the answer, but from what I would guess, I would think that they have to like know the link that it was going to be releasing at. Like maybe it was on the site and the link was out, but they knew, like, they just didn't know the password. So like they knew the link to put it. I mean, I'm not totally sure. But yeah, maybe they had figured out a way to get into it.
Yeah. I don't understand the bot thing, but every time somebody doesn't get it, I do hear the bot excuse. But like I don't know how it works. I don't know how it happens. Like I know on Whatnot, like you can get auto swipers where on drops they can do that. I have heard of that, which is a thing. But in this situation, when it's behind a password, I'm not really sure how you can.
Yeah, like so what I was told about botting, and I was actually asking more about Pokemon at the time, but I was told that you put in like SKUs and stuff like that, like barcodes, and like the bot searches for you based on either links, SKUs, barcodes, stuff like that. You know what I mean? And they're able to find it through that. But maybe there is another way that you can like. I just can't see how you would tell it to like go onto a website and like find a product if you don't know the title. If you don't know what they're listing it at, where they're listing it on the website, what the title is, any of that, I can't see how that would work. But again, I'm not really like a
I would love to know if anybody knows. You know, you can be anonymous on YouTube. Just drop a comment. Let me know like what is, you know, if there are
it's hard
ways
to get answers about bots because nobody wants to admit that they know that much about bots. You know what I mean? Right. So I'm curious too. That's just what I was told, and I could be totally wrong about that. Right.
One Stop Shop continues. No hoops. Shopify has payment processing issues. This was site-wide. We had hundreds of email, DM messages, texts, phone calls, which I made sure to answer as they came through. I spoke with you and I stated that there is nothing I can do when there is a system-wide issue. 1,000 books were sold. This means over 800 people were able to still get through and purchase the books. We allocated an additional 800 for Whatnot at a retail price drop. If we would have dropped all 1,800, then there would be no future chance to offer, and chances are you would have missed out completely. Sands Group responds, I understand the issues were unavoidable. However, it's important to recognize the buyer fatigue associated with issues that occur at drop after drop. As the fans of the series and the art, I think someone reached out during the first 5 minutes to say, hey, I'm triple charged. Then you can deal with that person one-off. It wasn't 10 or 20 minutes into the drop. I was there at the start. So ultimately, like, Sands is like, I'm fucking pissed. And I'm tired of this happening all the time. Yeah, like I don't know. Maybe he never gets any of the drops. Who knows? He says, to which you acknowledge tons of emails, etc. means you could have not allowed people to grab copies that were re-released later. Instead, those could have been the allocation of the people who actually purchased and got rescinded. It's your business and you handle how you saw fair. I'm just giving my opinion. And like, I mean, it goes on and on. He says, One Stop Shop says, can you see my end of this as a retailer? You may have contacted me 5 minutes after the drop, but I was dealing and speaking to Shopify representatives, fielding multiple text message, emails, DMs, etc. You were not the only one affected. And yes, 1,000% sucks to miss out. I get it. But what I think you fail to see in all of this is that it took me that long to get back to you because I was answering all the messages that came prior. And then good on Sands. He says, thanks for hearing me out, bud. Doesn't make it better, but as a customer, I know I feel heard. You still don't see it from my end, but I do see it from your perspective. And he says, we can only go on to see on our end if PayPal showed pending payments or even completed payments and they were not shown on our end. Then how is this the fault of the retailer? Again, this was a site-wide issue for Shopify. We tested everything, yada, 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 yada.
So yeah, again, I mean, another thing that's two things that I want to also like add to this is like one, Shopify does have lots of issues, and I've experienced that with a lot of different companies that I've worked with. I remember I was working with this big makeup brand back in the day, and they had this huge drop that was like massive. It was massive at the time, and they had like Shopify representatives on hand for this release, and it still went sideways, and they were still on the phone with Shopify. Like, it seems like Shopify has never gotten better about like mass amounts of people being on their website. And I've seen it happen small scale, large scale, whatever. I will say if his order never went through, it's kind of, it is a tricky situation, right? Where like, if you have a website, you drop something, someone's order does not go through, you don't see their order not come through or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like, and then you have this happen with a ton of people. How do you handle that? You know what I mean? If you have 300 people that had the same issue happen, and it's like, what? So now, like, how do you help 300 people, you know?
The easy answer is just get it on Whatnot. Look at this. What do we got here?
It's
a live auction.
This is leg at Heroes Con.
We got Scotty Yive right now. Slimy Harder's gonna win this shit. Watch.
Scotty Yive.
14,000. Looking for 15. 14,000. 15,000.
This is a Skeletor Scotty Young piece.
Oh
my God.
Crazy. Who's bidding on it?
I'm on the light side of the room.
Slap Me Harder?
Is it Slap Me Harder that's bidding like?
He's gonna win it. He's winning it.
I hope my camera's going the right direction.
It is.
Thank you, Scotty.
He is.
That's
Guaranteed.
gotta be, yeah, Slap Me Harder just took that down for 15.
15,000.
And it's a Skeletor. It's,
that piece
cheaper than last year, and it's Skeletor, and Slap Me Harder breaking my heart.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I spent a lot of money this weekend. I didn't have 15,000 on it, but yeah.
Legs hammered, dude.
Yeah, the other side's all packed. I'm like on the side where nobody's sitting to do this, but anyway. All right, hey, try to jump on later. I try to give you the hot auction right there, but yeah.
Later, bro.
Yeah. Wow. I love you guys.
Bye-bye.
Later.
That's sick, man.
Wow.
That piece is crazy. I saw
Oh
Scotty
my
post
God.
that. Like, damn.
The fucking leg, man. Oh my
funny.
gosh. All right, back to the story.
But yeah, I mean, it's just a tough spot for everybody. Like, obviously, you feel bad for Sands. Shout out Sands. I've known him for a long time. It's definitely a bummer. And on the retailer side, it's like, fuck, man, you're in a tough spot.
Yeah.
Well, I had it happen with one of the Mann brothers. I think it was the Death Note one. I think I had a charge on my card for literally 2 months.
Oh,
It dropped in March, and for 2 months, and I kept watching, and I would email the customer service, nothing. I ran into Clay at MegaCon, and I mentioned it to him, and he was able to call up the thing. And he's like, "I don't have an order from you." I'm like, "But Clay, here is a charge from last week. Like, it's not pending anymore.
Yeah, see, that's
You've taken $180 out of my account."
Yeah,
and he's like,
all
"All right."
That is that like it's not, if they don't have an order for it, then that's not even on the Shopify. You can't even reverse it. That's on the payment processor. So it's like, well, fuck, you know what I mean? That's probably what Sands was dealing with. is it's not in their back end, it's through the payment processor, and like they just don't have.
It's a whole thing. I had to call my bank eventually 2 months later when nothing showed up, and they finally reversed it because, you know, they could see that nothing came, and I told them, but like it was 2 months that money was held on my card, and I don't, you know, I feel bad for all these guys because everybody's trying to make the most, and there's never going to be enough Batman books for the popularity of some of these drops.
That's what I was saying to you pre-show, was like at a certain point, especially with where Absolute Batman is, it's unfortunate, but it does almost just become a lottery. Like as a retailer, it's tough because you're not going to have enough books for the amount of people that want it, especially when you're Clayman or you're Dan Mora and you're this huge artist that have these beautiful covers. You crush this cover out the park. You're not going to be, unless you're printing 10,000 copies. And if you print 10,000 copies, then it's not a cool book anymore to a lot of people. So it's like rocking a hard place, you know?
So here's site issues number 2 this week, right? Dan Moore Absolute Batman 22, same type of thing. Shopify orders. First comments you start looking on here. The website says it's no longer available for pre-order. Did they sell out already? Yes, it's sold out. Another person says, waited for hours, but there's no option to have it shipped in my country. Is there a way to have it delivered to the Philippines? He tags the thing. The problem is that you go to the other one. Any reason the site isn't loading? Too many people. It'd be cool if I could access the website. I'm sorry, they're working on getting the site back. There was too many people. Like,
so what happened too, when you went to the site, they had the banner, but the banner wasn't clickable. So you could see the Dan Mora cover, but you couldn't go anywhere to first buy the book. So that was the first problem on that drop. And then they were trying to fix that as they're posting it everywhere. Dan's posting it, the Instagram's posting, and everybody's trying to dive on this website where there's nowhere to go. So you get on the homepage and there's no place to find. You go to their Absolute Batman tab, there's nothing. And because the site is based in Costa Rica, and then it's also in Spanish. So now you're dealing with trying to translate the site with Google like
you're stressing out trying to read Spanish.
It was really a rough.
And the shipping was
feel
ridiculous.
Bad for everybody involved.
Yeah, the shipping was ridiculous too, from what I hear.
Yeah, so what happened with the shipping was they didn't charge anybody for shipping. So when you could go in, it first said, oh, all right, I put in my address, and they said there was no way to ship. And I was like, all right, whatever. My niece got one, and then she was able to put it in, and it said free shipping. And then they emailed everybody that got an order and said, hey, that was a mistake on the site because we only charged you whatever the price was. We didn't charge you for shipping. And they went back, and I think they recharged everyone $8 now to add shipping because everybody who bought it, nobody paid for the shipping. So they're billing everybody after the fact.
It costs more than $8 to ship from Costa Rica, you know?
I think Dan said they were doing it for Miami. I think they said they got the books to the States. I think the shop is based in Costa Rica, but I think he said they were coming from Miami at one point.
Thank God for that. Wow, yeah, that's crazy.
And again, this is just website issues. The hobby is gotten to a place where most of the drops are done this way now, for especially these super collectible variants, right? And you know, it's just the way it is. They're gonna have to figure it out,
right?
There'll be some new way.
You see them on eBay like 10 minutes after the sale for 3 times the price. So now here's the guy who couldn't even get his, you know, the guy we just talked about for the Clayman one, who couldn't even get his order to process, and yet 5 people already have it 10 minutes later for $300 or whatever the price was. Like, it's a tough situation when you're trying to deal with a book that's this hot. Like you said, Davis, it's the hottest property in the world, and it's just where it is. You can't really fight it no matter how hard you try. Like, I want every fan to get one, but like you said, what are you going to print? 100,000 copies at that point? Then nobody's going to want it.
Yeah. I mean, so many people have base Shopify themes as well. Like when we do like Bad Omens drops, whenever I do like a merch shop with them, we have like an upgraded account, and you get like a custom, like if you can custom build a website, you can do all these things. Like, but when you just get a Shopify and you just make a basic theme, because you don't really do big drops like this, it's just not equipped to handle such big drops.
Right.
So just a lot of these websites just are not equipped to handle this many people trying to check out all at once, or maybe their payment processor. I'm sure some, like, I don't know if this Costa Rican store was a Shopify or like a different platform. I don't know how many of these are all different platforms, but yeah, it's like sometimes it's going to crash and it's brutal.
All right. Did you guys see the Coffeezilla breakdown on YouTube about the Bricks and Minifigs?
I did not.
Honestly, that whole story has gone so like it moved so fast that I'm just out of the loop.
There is so much shit happening.
A $200,000 Lego.
Pretty smooth, Beavis. Thank you guys. Yeah, the Coffeezilla shit is nuts. Let me put this up. Boom. Okay. So basically, there's this detective, like online detective dude. He's the guy that, if you remember,
Pretty smooth, Beavis.
Pretty smooth, Beavis. Thanks, Chad Wynn, for the flow state. I don't know what flow state, but there you go. Whoever got flow state. What's flow state?
Just a quick update, Bri. The Knicks just tied it.
Oh my gosh.
448 left.
Oh my gosh. You guys. Okay.
Oh my God. Here we go. Keep going.
Coffeezilla is like the guy that, if you remember when we like kind of talked about the whole NFT rug pull thing that Logan Paul did back in the day, it was Coffeezilla that broke that story and broke it all down. He's done a lot of like cool stories you probably know him from, but he's gotten involved in this Lego stuff because why not? Like everything is going crazy in the Lego stuff, right? So, but like he talks to the corporate guy at the corporate guy at Minifigs, and the dude just makes such an like idiot of himself. You know what I mean? Absolutely unreal. So, but I want to go to like try and find the parts where he talks about the spread. There was like an Excel spreadsheet that the guy kept on saying that it wasn't there, and he catches this guy talking. He catches this guy basically in multiple lies on the show. Watch this.
Part of the inventory spreadsheet. They were never given to Bricks and Minifigs. This is a separate part of the collection, but I did a check, and 100% of the items that match the Brian collection inventory just so happen to be listed with a location of storage. So this starts to make things incredibly fuzzy, and I'm inclined to believe that a lot of these are part of that same inventory list. Now, if we take that value of the side deal, that's about $10,000 to $20,000 that's not actually missing. Now, it was at this point I started looking more at the point of sales records. I realized maybe we could find some of this missing Lego there too. So this is from the Salem internal store records. Like, I guess this is what is entered when someone does a sale, and it's everything from September 2023 to November 2024 of Star Wars anything. And by the way, before we continue, yes, this was all a lot of work. If you want to, please support us on Patreon. That's how this show gets.
We don't even know who you are. Like, yeah, Crystal mentioned something about consignment on her way out the door. And we go, sure, we'll get that figured out. But then the guy just walks in and demands $60,000 of Star Wars.
You are a Lego store at the end of the day. You are supposed to be about fun, not about a rerun of Suits. But anyways, that's my investigation. Those are my closing thoughts. And I knew I wanted to approach everyone involved in this whole story with my results and see what they thought to close things out. Does all that make sense to you? Because I'm showing everyone in this story and saying, hey,
the thing
are any of these numbers blowing your mind, or is any of this crazy to you?
No, it's not crazy. But what's crazy, again, like all the photo evidence that both sides have points to there being, sure, $20,000 worth of Lego in this of Star Wars Lego in the store that night, right? I don't know, man. I'm just like, can people understand maybe why there was some confusion and why there was some hesitation when somebody comes in and says, hey, you owe me $60,000 worth of product in Lego, and we go, we don't even know who you are. Like, yeah, Crystal mentioned something about consignment on her way out the door. And we go, sure, we'll get that figured out. But then the guy just walks in and demands $60,000 worth of Lego? Like, what am I supposed to do other than say, cool, show me, can you show me the proof?
The problem is there's so much of a dispute on the timeline, and this is what's going to make a story so hard to tell, is like,
They say you guys are unreasonable. They tried, and eventually they gave up. But they say they tried and they were basically met with like unreasonable requests, things like that. So
verification, documentation, is that unreasonable? Do you think?
This is crazy.
Well, I think they would say they provided the documentation, and you guys say you need more documentation. So I mean, that's kind of the
right. A spread, like I understand, a spreadsheet and a contract are a good start.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we never got.
Okay, so he's saying that they never got any documentation, right? Not a spreadsheet or anything. Watch this.
Are a good start.
It's kind of the
right. A spread, like I understand, a spreadsheet and a contract are a good start.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we never got that. That was never sent to us at corporate, by the way.
Y'all do have the spreadsheet though, yeah? Y'all have the spreadsheet.
That was shared online, but months after we asked for it.
It says it's. I'm so confused. It says I'm on the file right now. It says storage used, owned by BAM Franchising Inc. Owner Salem.or bricksandminifigs.com.
What are you looking at?
He just realized that he missed. They had the list the whole time, and this fucking idiot didn't know it.
It says owner Salem.or at bricksandminifigs.com. That's you guys. It says owned by BAM Franchising Inc. It says created September 6, 2024. And when I look at it, this is the Mansell list, I believe.
So this would have been created under we have the
y'all definitely have this.
You could tell in his body language. He's just like, fuck. Word salad incoming, you guys.
Yes, y'all have access to this.
Well, I had no idea. Like, so if this is the first that anybody has shown me that a spreadsheet was created using like Bricks and Minifigs Salem, and all of this stuff was archived. This is the first I've seen that this spreadsheet was created by Crystal, and we don't know how accurate it is, how up to date it was. We don't know a lot of those types of things, and understand. I appreciate you sharing this with us because we had no idea. Again, you don't know what you don't know, and you
don't know what you don't know. This is fucking, bro. This is like, I'm cringing with how this guy right now hates everything about life. Everything.
You can't we don't know everything, and we don't go looking in every nook and cranny everywhere. We just don't know some of those things. So if that's there, we can now have our team go look for that.
When it comes
fucking crazy, bro. And they got caught in like I said, they got caught in multiple lies. This was a funny one. This was a clip from Asmongold that Asmongold EFAP'd it.
Well, I'm looking at that, and then wait a minute.
So they said that I guess there was no U-Haul. They didn't know where they put the stuff, and Coffeezilla going through video. Look in the window.
There's no way, right? I mean, there's no way that it was just in the photo. I mean, there's no way. I really? It's that easy? What the fuck? The window snitched him out. Retard's razor. It's just what I said. Think of the dumbest, most self-serving, brain-dead, thoughtless, short-sighted, stupid thing that somebody could have for a reason. That's why they did it.
Zoom in on that photo.
Vindicated.
Bring up the brightness of this photo a little bit, and my gosh, there's a U-Haul in the parking lot right outside of the store the night of November. I have this alternate.
Dude, this thing is gonna get made into a movie, I bet, bro.
It's crazy.
I could see that.
Totally.
Like Amazon or some Netflix.
Yeah.
I mean, is it crazy though that in this day and age though you see a photo like that and I'm like wondering, is it fixed? Is it? It's like you have to question and how easy it is to make something illegit. Like, is it real? Like, if it's real, it's like a smoking gun. But is it, is it some very clever computer work?
Yeah.
Also update, Bri. Knicks are up to 88-86.
Oh my God!
A
dude.
minute 29
If
left.
Hood is never going to come
right now.
Hood's never going to come on the show again, bro. He's gonna.
Oh my God!
I have it up on another tab, and I'm watching it while
How much
listening.
time left?
140.
Okay.
Well, I have 129 on Google. Like I have the Google screen showing me, but again, it sometimes gets delayed. So if somebody's watching it in real time, let us know.
This shit's crazy.
All right. Okay. Couple more.
Just
we got
it's tie game.
We got
a lot of time left.
A lot of drama alert going on tonight, including a couple of really good crash outs, whatnot crash outs. So here we go. I think I've seen him do this before. I think this is an old video of him, but it's so classic for a whatnot crash out. I had to show it again. This is the owner of Leaf Trading Cards, right? And he is like known for just kind of being a major douchebag in the industry.
We're too busy for this. So I'm gonna tell you something right now, J-Man. You fuck with the wrong honky, bitch. You know what I'm about to say, J-Man. Get the fuck out of here. You know why? J-Man, I don't fuck with you. Come on, J-Man. You little stupid ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you. Come on, J-Man. You little dumb ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? I got a million trillion things I'd rather fucking do than be fucking with you. You little stupid ass, I don't give a fuck, J-Man, I don't give a fuck, bitch, I don't give a fuck about you or anything that you do. So take your ass out of here, and don't bother me again, you motherfucker. Okay.
Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. Next one. This is Trolls
Grammy award-winning performance right there.
Yeah. JC Troll from Trolls Comics put this post out. This is interesting.
In this business, your word and your reputation is everything, and I think they just destroyed theirs.
And this is
I saw this one. This was nuts.
I think they're opening V Friends, right? And
yeah, it's a V Friends pack.
Yeah, and they pull a 1 of 1. And we were talking about this on the show the other night on the Hot 10, how, you know, like in this situation, it can ruin your whole entire brand, business, reputation, everything.
Magnanimous Maltese, and then we got
1 of 1.
This is a 1 of 1, chat. I can't sell that. Hold on. Open domain, you got to take that back, buddy. Open domain, you got to take that back. I thought it was an out of 75. I'm sorry, bro.
The way this guy acts makes it even worse, because like I've taken a loss because I fucked up on something, and to blame this on the buyer is crazy.
I can't sell you that. 65. I thought it was an out of 75. We have a blast off. No, I do not. I'm sorry, Open Domain. You have to cancel it. No, because I told everybody it was an out of 75. I can't do it, dude. I'm not selling it for 65 bucks. I'm sorry. I do not have to do it. I could go cancel the transaction. Open Domain, you have, because I thought it was an out of 75, Jack. It just is what it is. It was misinformation on my end, and I'm not selling it. That's it.
My gosh, dude. That's hard.
Somebody in the chat said the guy who bought it though was okay with them canceling it, which still seems a little like it's cool that the buyer was cool, but like you said, and like Troll said, the reputation's all you got. Like you can't pull that away from the guy.
Yeah. I think it's what this guy doesn't realize is he is going to lose so much money in future earnings because people are like, fuck you, dude. I'm not going to spend any money with you. And he's going to lose so much more money than he would have. And he probably would have gained a lot of, if he would have said, you know what? Congratulations, man. I thought, you remember, you know who's done that a lot? We've shown videos of Clutch doing that. Remember when he did put up that book for a penny and it was like a $1,500 book and he sold it for a penny and it was a mess up and he's like, you know what? You're getting it. That gained Clutch more respect and followers and you know, future customers than, you know, if he would have said, I'm going to redo it. You know what I mean? And that's what would have happened with this guy. And it's a real bummer. So, in my opinion, if I was the person that said, you know what, man, you don't have to give it to me. I would almost like the only way that you could really do anything to, if even if it is like your friend, you would just you have to tell your friend like afterwards. You know what I mean? Like the crash out is so fucking bad for his reputation. It's unreal.
You could have handled it off screen if you needed to, but by doing it on the show in the middle and like, because especially if the guy was cool about it, you know, we've had things run in shows where it's like, all right, the guy cancels it, or I didn't mean to buy that. Like, you don't hold the guy. And conversely, sometimes you run things for the wrong thing. The guy's like, I know you didn't mean to do that, so I'll cancel it. Like, I don't care, take it. Like, that's the deal. But if doing it on the stream is what really burns this guy and ruins his business. Like, you could have handled it so many other ways, especially because the guy was cool according to the chat. So you could have saved your business and saved everything, but now nobody's going to go trust this guy on a future rip. Who would buy blind anything from this guy?
Yeah. Yep. All right. Game over. Where are we sitting?
16 seconds, 90-92. New York in the lead.
New York's up by 2.
Oh my
16 seconds is
gosh,
where I'm time
All right.
out at.
Hold on. Where can I watch this? Where are you guys watching it?
I just have
YouTube
Google up.
TV.
Okay,
so.
it's on YouTube TV.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. All right, here we go. We're gonna the last couple seconds, you guys. To TV.
We love you, Hood, regardless of whatever.
Yeah, bro. Don't jump off.
Don't jump off, Hood. And it's only $1 you have to give John from Heroes. That the bet was only $1. It was a gentleman's bet. You're good.
Here we go.
I'll even pay John for you. I'll give John.
All right. Is it in a commercial right now?
Yeah.
Could be because it's been at 16 seconds for a second.
Well, we're gonna extend Drama Alert some. Drama Alert's gonna be fucking most of the episode tonight, gentlemen, because we still got 2 major Drama Alert stories that we're gonna have to talk about. But you remember there was a gentleman's bet between Hood and John for this game. $1 they bet on it. So, Justice for Comics. I'm sorry, brother. It already dropped. It dropped early on in the show. If anybody's still here for the link, apologize. You're a little late. It did drop.
There was a Trading Places bet.
Yes. But if you want, you can still get 10% off anything at SvetaShubina.com using the promo code Beyond10. Beyond10. So, excellent stuff. All right, here we go. We got 16 seconds left. This is at max 2 possessions, right? That's what we're thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, dude, I feel so bad for everybody in San Antonio, the stadium. If
now my clock moved to 8 seconds and it stopped, but no score has changed. So I don't know what you're seeing on your stream.
Foul. Oh, here we go. Woo!
We're going up by 3. Fouled the Knicks. Spurs fouled the Knicks. Is that what happened?
Yep. So here's why I feel so bad for everybody in this arena right now. I was at Game 6 of the Suns Bulls Championship in 1993. Mid-court, about 8 rows up, me, my brother, my dad, and my mom. And we were up in a situation where we're about to take it back to Chicago for Game 7. It's the strongest the Suns had ever been as a team. Barkley was fucking MVP that year. And Paxson broke all of our hearts, man, with a dagger of a 3. And you could the whole place was going crazy. You could hear, oh my God, did he miss it? He missed it.
I see 93-90, so he must have hit 1.
Yeah. Oh no, dude.
Oh,
no.
1 3-pointer away.
Oh my God.
Are you kidding me, dude?
But do you foul him just right away so they can only shoot 2?
No, because it'll be it'll be past the arc, right? No, you're right. Fuck yeah, you foul.
No, you're foul. Yeah, if you foul now, it's
fuck yeah,
because they're probably yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they
Yeah.
can only hit 2. They're gonna play this foul game for the next 8.
Damn, yeah, that's,
bro. I want to see live look in. Let's find a live look in. Live.
I'm going on you guys that have it because I'm literally I don't have a TV. I literally just have my phone with
All
the
right.
Google app that
Here
shows
we go.
me the
Live cams, New York City live cams. Let's see if we can find. Here we go.
James puts the first catch running away from the basket. As long as there's not a guy moving in with momentum toward the three-point line, I think you try to take a foul.
See if this happens here. I might have to mute this.
But you can also tell the officials.
Yeah, you don't want to get in trouble for broadcast.
You want to foul then because that you as long as the
All right, let's mute this. And then let me put this over here. All right, here we go. Man. Here we go. Show this guy some love. CNBC TV, 4-something million subscribers. They're probably gonna knock me off too. All right, let's hope not. All right, here we go. New York is gonna fucking go crazy, bro.
I know. This might also be the longest 8 seconds of sport.
I know, bro. And I gotta pee so bad.
Now's the time to go.
I know, right? Oh my god.
Everybody's waiting patiently. Oh my god.
This is gonna be crazy. We're watching sports on a comic book show, you guys.
You know what? It's pop culture.
It's true. This is pop culture.
Foul. There we go.
All right.
All right, we got a foul.
Two.
I'll be right back.
All right. There you go. David says we're not still talking drama right now. There was a question earlier in the chat. What cover won for Sweet Death, white or black? Was away when we were talking about it. Somebody asked which cover won the vote.
White was winning last I saw, but let's see. I mean, I think white's probably going to win because it's been ahead the whole time, but I haven't checked in a couple of days, actually.
Yeah, it was an earlier question from when we were talking about the Kickstarter stuff.
Yeah, white's still in the lead.
Okay.
55% to white.
That was my vote. I mean, I know a lot of people like the black, but I thought there's just something about the white with that.
You can see like all the art a whole lot better. Like she stands off the cover quite a bit more for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I thought people would choose black, but I preferred the white one.
Yeah, I love the white too. That was my vote.
Mm-hmm.
All right. There we
So
go.
he already missed one, right?
He missed one.
So he's got to miss this one too, right?
Well,
It's game. Is that game? They got to hit these free throws.
There's 7 seconds left.
OG's going to the line with 7 seconds left. Oh, this OG guy,
so
man.
They fouled the other way? All right, so they inbound the ball and they fouled.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's 1 second off the clock.
Chalamet is
All right.
there. He's at the game on the floor.
Of course. He wasn't going to miss it.
Charles
I'm surprised
Oakley.
Mariska Hargity's not a...
Patrick
Mariska
Ewing.
Hargity's got to be there too. Oh, maybe not because she has to play. She
I
may
thought-
not have been able to go.
Ewing's there. I thought Charles Oakley. Did they ban Charles Oakley from the Madison Square Garden? Oh, he missed it.
Oh, no. All right, he just needs one. Still needs one. Come on.
You're a couple seconds ahead of me.
There you go. All right, he got one. It's 94-90.
Okay.
All right, so they still need 2 possessions.
This is crazy, dude.
And they're gonna foul. You got to foul right back. There's 2 seconds left on the clock, according to Google.
Oh yeah, you're quite.
End the game. End the regulation. Knicks win, according to Google.
Wow.
There you go.
Chalamet is gonna go crazy.
This says it's a final, according to my phone.
All Wemby hit it. That's it. The Knicks just won.
There you go.
Look at this.
Knicks win the championship.
And if he makes it now, no timeouts to San Antonio to the Knicks. You just back up, or you press up and immediately take a foul to backcourt.
Listen to
Oh no, they're in San Antonio, aren't they? So it's probably not going to.
Yeah, they're in Well, New York is going to go
all
nuts.
of New York.
All of New York is going to go nuts. They're going to start lighting fireworks. I'll make sure to mute my phone because it's a gimme where my. There you go.
That's crazy, dude.
There you go.
Congrats all the Knicks fans that grew up
All the Knicks fans
watching O.J.
Right.
Simpson ruin your NBA Finals in '94. Shout out to all the fans of Spreewell
Congrats.
and Allen Houston era.
Brian, get all your Knicks cards ready for your next stream, because
Right?
Everybody's gonna want OG and Brunson and whatever.
Monday
you got.
night, you guys. Monday night, I'll be selling basketball. Tons of Knicks
Congrats.
basketball. I think I got Ewing rookies. Let's see.
There it is.
Unreal, man.
I am so happy though they won in San Antonio. Personally, they're gonna come back. I'll have to deal with the parade, but like, it's over. There you go.
That's crazy, dude.
Congrats, Knicks fans.
Walt Frazier's there.
So good.
There you go, you guys. A nice little breather in the middle of drama alert.
In the middle of drama alert was a nice palate cleanser.
Yes, yes. So let's get back to the drama.
There you go.
All right. Perfect timing, too, because we have two long-time drama alert topics returning to the stage after a long wait. One longer than the other, but we'll start with the scoundrel first. Ladies and gentlemen, Epic Nation has continued his reign of terror on the East Coast for comic book collectors and Pokemon collectors. And this collector, Brooklyn, the collector Brooklyn, who I follow, has been taken advantage of his trust by Epic, and he's not fucking happy.
Hi, everybody. This is from the collector in Brooklyn. I got a little story to tell you guys. There's this guy called Kevin. He's from Epic Nation. He's a scam artist. He's a thief. So I put up these videos months ago claiming that he stole a lot of first edition comic books like X-Men 1, Hulk 181, Spider-Man 1. Took a lot of stuff from me, including Pokemon, base set Charizards. He took over tons and tons and tons of stuff from me, claiming that he could clean them, press them, and regrade them and get better grades, which is a normal thing. It's a cleaning service and a pressing service, what they do, and then you have them clean up like a 5 or a 6. It comes back sometimes maybe a 6 or a 7. It's a gamble. It's not a guarantee, you know what I mean? So I fell for the scam, whatever the case may be, and the guy took tons of stuff from me, and he kept postponing me. The guy lives in Queens. I'm going to put his ID up and all his information, but someone contacted me that he goes to these shows, the TCG shows, and all these shows, and he sold a fake card and an empty box with a bunch of nothing in it. So I'm letting this out there. Whoever knows his whatnot or his accounts that they know that this guy sells from, this guy has to change his name constantly, and he has to always do something.
So he starts putting his info out there. He puts his license out there, his picture of his license, which is crazy. He puts a bunch of posts that, you know, the community has made in the past. He put up the interview post I did with him. He put up an old Keep It Thorough post. Very interesting, but it continues.
All right, this is from the collector in Brooklyn again. So I'm going to make videos every week, and I'm going to hire people to put up videos, to repost the videos, and constantly text all the people that do TCG shows, all the community that deals with all of anything Pokemon, sport related, anything. I want to make sure that he'll never do business again in this town. I'm going to have people give out flyers all over Queens and Jersey. I'm going to go to all the TCG shops and give out flyers with his pictures and all the stuff that he did. I just want to make sure that he doesn't scam anybody ever again, because I want to make sure that he'll never have the opportunity to do it again. So I'm making flyers as we speak. I'm going to be giving them out to all the card shops. I'm going to be giving them out to people that deal with anything collectible. And I'm going to make sure that I'm going to keep this up until he contacts me and gives back my stuff. If not, I'm just never going to stop. I can't take that big of a loss, and for him to get away with it scot-free. There's too many people that have too many complaints on him, and if anybody wants to help out, contact me. And if he scammed you,
Yep. So Baliram told him that he was going to press and clean his stuff, and I'm sure he said, if you want to consign some stuff, I'll consign some stuff. Sounds like he gave him some base set Charizards maybe to press and clean, also, but a bunch of comics. And he is just continuing, dude, all over the place, just posting everything. And again, it doesn't end there.
Okay, everybody, this is from the Collector Brooklyn again. So I've been going crazy with this Epic Nation guy, Kevin, aka Bali, Rasha, however you pronounce his name. He's telling me he's going tomorrow to the Woodbridge show, TCG show or Toy show. I'm not 100% sure. I think he was telling me he's going to be there tomorrow, so it should be Saturday, June 13th, and he's claiming he's going to be there. But been having a very hard time with this guy. He stole me for a lot of stuff, a lot of money. I gave him $15,000 in cash and a ton.
Ooh, $15,000 in cash and a ton of books and cards, bro. And
how long ago did that happen?
It's got to be within the last 2 or 3 months, I'd imagine. Because remember, I've been 3 other people have reached out to me. There was that one kid that went to college in New York, and Baliram stole his Pokemon collection. And there was 2 other guys. There was another comic guy and another Pokemon guy that he got for each 20,000, I believe.
This guy is
on top of Sub-Zero.
It's getting to be crazy how deep it. Like, it's not just, you know what I mean? That's wild.
Yeah, big money. And here's the thing, like, if you go and look at all the information, do all the research on the guy, his brothers are supposedly big into thieving cars and thieving people's money. Like, how there's people that will rent like exotic cars. They have that type of business, and they'll just take people's money and not let them use the car, type deal.
So it's just his family.
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
And so he's doing the same type of
thing. Crazy how long one thing that I thought was so crazy when all this broke was like finding out that he was a scammer before getting into comics, and he was doing it like in Florida and all that stuff with the cars and everything. And it makes you think that like when he got into comics, he maybe had a thought like, I don't have to be a scammer. I can do this. Because like since prior to the comics and post the comics, he did it constantly. But he had like a 2-year stretch where he was like releasing variants and doing conventions. Like he was like above board. So it's almost like, it's like that the character in a TV show that's like, or it's almost like Breaking Bad, you know what I mean? Like where he's like, but like on the reverse, where it's like I can be good, and then it's like, no, you're gonna break bad again. You know what I mean?
But
you can't get it out your ear to be that bad guy.
It's also the scorpion and the bullfrog too, right? Like that. At this point, this is Baliram's nature to fucking fuck you over.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Like, I wonder if he got into it and he was like, man, maybe I don't have to be a scammer. I'm having fun. And then in his ear every night, like the goddamn Green Goblin mask, it's whispering, just scam him. You know what I mean? Like, but he had a stretch there where he was fine. It's crazy.
To this guy, when you're giving him that much stuff, though, like the stuff is so public about what Epic Nation did. Like, at what point, like you said, Davis, did he entrust him with it? Because
I'm guessing
you kind of have to know who you're dealing with a little, especially when you're dealing with that kind of money. You're just gonna randomly hand that kind of inventory and cash to a presser and cleaner without any kind of references, credentials. Like, it's not that hard to find what Epic Nation's reputation is. So it seems
very out there.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder if this guy got talked, like he knew, but Epic convinced him. Did Epic make him think, oh, I'm not like that anymore? Or did he just have no idea? It's crazy. I mean, he has some like deep, like, so he did this thing with me a couple times, which I still don't really have full knowledge of if this was him scamming me or not, but I can only assume based on the information. But we would share exclusives, or he would offer me to like, hey, do you want to buy 100 copies of this to sell? And I'd be like, sure, at cost, sure. And then he would send it in the mail, and he would send me a tracking number, and it would show that it was scanned in at his post office, and then he would ask me for payment, but it would never actually move. And I remember even texting him after like 2 or 3 times, and I would never pay him. and I wonder how many other people fell for it because he'd be like,
A
"All right, can you send me
lot.
the money?"
A
Yeah,
lot.
he'd be like,
I
"Can you
heard a
send me
lot
the
of
money?" And
people.
I'd be like,
Yeah.
not until I get the books. And then he did it to me like 2 or 3 times, and I never paid him. And I even remember I was so like I didn't think he had that in him. I remember texting him at one point and being like, "Oh man, those are some big books." Ooh. I remember texting him at one point and being like, "You maybe got to change your post office because this post office doesn't seem to be doing their job well." Like I just didn't think. I thought it was just, "Oh, this guy just isn't that." You know what I mean? I didn't think he had it in him to be like that. So I thought he was just getting screwed over by the post office. And then when everything came out, it kind of clicked. I was like, "Oh shit, he was trying to scam me for years."
Werewolf by Night 32, Detective 259, Hulk 182, Hulk 181. I can't see the rest, but these are, like you said, big boy books. And then he's got a bunch of other ones. But look how many items there are. 15,000 in cash in all of these. Look at all these cards, dude.
Yeah, I know that he was doing mail fraud on I think this is all. I can't say this for sure because I never like got clarification or whatever. But if I remember right, he was putting things in the Buy It Now on Whatnot. And I remember at one point he put a First Doom in the Buy It Now. It was like a high grade. And I went to look because I remember he had it for a really good price.
I remember
so
that.
I went to look for a comp, and I was like, "That's the same picture as his Buy It Now. Is this his eBay?" And I remember being like, "I think he's selling items online, and then probably just using mail scam to say, oh, because back then, if an item went missing in transit, Whatnot would cover it." And so I think what he was doing, if I had to guess, was that he was just saying, "Oh, Whatnot, look," because he must have had somebody who would scan it in, because it always said like Ozone City, New York, or some shit like that, and it would say scanned in. So it's like at that point, if it doesn't ever move, Whatnot will cover it. If I had to guess,
You know
I wonder
how
if
he probably got
crazy.
away with that? He probably went to the little machines where you scan them in and you have to drop them in the thing, and he just never dropped them in the thing.
Well, and the other thing too is because we sell a lot on Whatnot, like you can have your packages ready, and if your mail carrier will scan it and they take an empty thing, it doesn't really
scan
matter.
proof,
Like,
I guess, right?
yeah,
Scan
they could
proof.
just scan and then they scan from the truck and it registers that your stuff
cool,
is being processed. But if he has them scan a label, but it's
See,
an
this
empty
is where it
package or
got weird.
nothing's in
Though I
it.
do remember somebody telling me that they had packages that would actually show that they were moving and then would stop moving. So, like, did he have somebody in like a New York processing facility, like a family member or a friend that worked? I don't know, but yeah,
there's some fuckery
Crazy,
there for
man.
sure. This guy is just everything that he ever does is going to be seen with that's going to have fuckery, associated with it.
It's like, dude, like even going to the card shows and selling like fake cards. Like this guy must just wake up and be like, "What scam can I run today?" You
Yep.
know, it's clear that like that's just how his brain operates.
All right, let's finish what he says.
Like he knows
here.
how to sell. He knows how to sell stuff. Just go to the card show and try and flip. Why do you know what I mean? But it's not. He's not going to change. It's just his nature.
Yeah, I'm
now.
curious if there's another video, Brian, from today, since today's the 13th.
It continues. Yeah, there's more.
Do me a favor, guys. I'm going to try to put up pictures of the books, of the cards. If anybody sees these SKU numbers, or if anybody knows any information on him, I know his Facebook. I'm going to put up his Facebook posts. But if anybody knows his Whatnot or his friends, anybody that deals with him, I want to make sure this guy does not scam anybody in the state of New York, New Jersey, anywhere. I want to make his life a
He's
living
got to be
hell.
under a different
If
name.
anybody knows any information, I promise you, I will
voice is
not tell you.
recognizable, too. You have to
I will not
tell
say
him.
who you
Yeah,
are.
guaranteed.
It will be
Yeah,
anonymous.
somebody's known for
I just need everybody. The internet is a very strong place, and I know you guys can find out where he's doing all his dealings, all his stuff at. If you guys could help me, please. There's a guy last week. He gave him a fake check for a Rolex.
Oh my god.
That's just his career. He's just a career
Okay,
scammer.
everybody,
Like, he's
this
just
is
a
from
thief.
the
Like he's like
collector.
a thief. Like he's just buy. It's like when you see a movie, and you're like, oh yeah, this guy is like a thief for a living, and like you don't know that like this is one of those guys.
Yep.
Brooklyn again. So I've been going crazy with this Epic Nation guy, Kevin, aka Bali Rasha, however you pronounce his name. He's telling me he's going tomorrow to the Woodbridge show, TCG show or toy
Oh yeah,
show.
we just watched that one, didn't we? Yeah. Is it this one here? Here we go.
This is one of his accomplices. It's a Google number, so I really don't know. But this is one of his accomplices, and his number. He never gave me a name, nothing, but he said he had my stuff. He has all my stuff. And he wants $30,000 from me.
Now they're holding his shit hostage, bro.
Holy smokes.
Go to the police.
Oh, I'm not getting
right?
my
That's what
stuff
I'm
back.
saying. At that point, now you can try and...
$30,000. That's like Yeah.
that's probably a federal amount, I would imagine.
And
I
plus
feel
all
like.
the other stuff. Like, how is he not in jail? Yeah, he's a pro con artist. Yeah.
Which I paid him $15,000. So he wants $45,000 for the stuff that he graded for me. And there's no stuff. I've never seen anything. I don't know what they did, but here's a little snapshot. Have fun.
Wow. That's so. Yeah, you got to be going. You got to be going to.
Park.
Yeah, you got to be going to the police with this shit. You know, here's. I think this might be this. Oh wow, there's more. Jesus.
All right, so I was doing a little homework, and Kevin, aka Baliram, whatever you call this guy's name, he sent me a video a while back ago. I was going through the messages, and he's got that girl in the picture that I'm gonna put up her information. This guy from TikTok, Paul Steele, is one of his guys also, and I'm gonna put up this video so you guys can have fun and see. All right, so I was doing a little homework, and no, sorry, no confirmed pin for lows, no confirmed anything.
So this is Epic's new setup, is what he's saying, right?
Everything right here tonight is closed.
There he is.
Oh, it is whatnot.
There he is.
Oh,
You hear
man.
him? He's in the background. Listen.
No, sorry, no confirmed pin for lows, no confirmed everything right here tonight is closed box.
Oh.
This is one of the last.
It's like I get flashbacks from hearing him say that. 'Cause that's always what "let's go, guys" what he'd always say in the background.
I can't see what the he cut off the. You can't see the freaking who it is. He cut off the fucking top of it. All right, is there more? One last one.
All right, everybody. This is going towards that Baliram, whatever that guy's name is, Kevin, aka.
It's getting worse and worse every time. Baliram.
He says it different every time he's talking about the guy. Broccoli Rob is funny.
Shout out to Chonko. Shout out to High Voltage Mark. Appreciate you guys.
Nation, guys, justice needs to be served. I just got another 5 people that just text me. 5 people, not including all the older ones. 5 people just text me. Guys, justice needs to be served. He needs to be in jail. He's scamming too many people every day. Guys, Monday, 1 o'clock, the address on the ID. Let's meet up in front of there and protest.
I don't know about that.
Let's do this. Justice needs to be served.
Well, here's the funny thing. There's these guys and there's these guys in California that dress up in clown outfits, and you pay them to protest things like this, and they go set up in clown outfits with signs and just start, saying, like so and so ripped this person off for this much for a week, for a fucking week, dude.
It is crazy that people have his address and that he's just doing he hasn't moved around a bunch. I feel like if you're doing this kind of thing, just staying in the same city, going to card shows, living at the same place. I feel like if you have this life, you usually bouncing around city to city. No, that seems dangerous on his part. So
I mean, the fact he's got his driver's license and can post it with his home address and trying to get people immobilized at his home address is crazy.
Much love to Alex. Appreciate you, brother.
Chuck, a picture of his fucking.
Ozone Park is 10 minutes from my house. I might drive there just to see if they're in front of his house on Monday.
Chuck is asking, does anybody know any good shops in DC area to check out? If there's anybody knows any good shops in the DC area, drop it in the chat for Chuck. All right, here we go. Let's see here. What is this? All right, that's him. So there you go. Baliram Ramkissoon, aka Kevin, aka Epic Nation, aka 5 other things. So I will say this to the collector.
We skipped one video, by the way. I think the one in the middle we didn't watch.
Oh, okay.
Top middle. I don't think it.
All right, everybody. At 6:30, Kevin, aka Baliram, whatever you call it, guys.
Baliram this time.
He's meeting me in Jersey. What is it? The Jersey Garden Mall, Mills Mall, and I'll show a picture of it. So, making my way there. He's claiming he wants $30,000. I gave him $15,000. and he's claiming he wants another 30 from me to get back my stuff. So I said, okay, not a problem. So I'm going over there.
He's holding his stuff hostage?
See if he has my stuff. He hasn't shown me any pictures. He hasn't shown me anything of my stuff.
I'm assuming
And I
he didn't
think
show
he's
up.
trying to scam me out of money again. So keep you guys updated. If anybody wants to know, you should be by the
It is. It's very risky, you know. Sean Hell Destroyer says if you want to get him on state charges, so he goes to state prison. Federal is too easy. Yeah.
New York State Prison would not be fun.
No,
Is
not
there
for
another
that
video
dude.
on the next slide, Bri? Because there's 2 slides on that post. Is there another video?
No, it just
Oh,
shows
it's
the
just where
mall.
he's going.
Yeah. So.
And then on that one, was there any? No, I think that was the one that showed his account, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
So this is the collector Brooklyn. He's got 5,000 followers. You know, so hopefully he gets a lot of information out there. This is just another day in the life of Epic Nation.
And I want to see. It looked like he was selling Labubus. You could kind of see the profile picture.
Yeah.
In that one video a little bit.
Where was that? I think it was right.
This is one.
No, it was right.
No, I think it was.
This is
the
one.
other one. Next.
I think it's up top right, maybe.
Up top right.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
No, sorry, no.
Yep. Labubus. Fake.
Well, wait till he like shows the phone again. You can kind of see the screen.
Oh yeah.
It'd be in the Labubu category, right?
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, you can't really tell what that is.
Hold on, let's see here.
Looks like bluish, kind of.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can do
If
this.
somebody could like screen grab it, you might be able to see the name of the show on the top because.
Oh yeah, you might.
Because on the top of Whatnot, it shows you who the seller is.
Oh, it starts with a P, maybe.
Let me see. I don't know.
And he had double-digit people in his show. It looks like 28 or 38. Like he had a crowd.
All right.
Are there any more slides on that one? Oh fuck no. Oh.
No, not there. What about here?
No, that's the Jersey Hill. What about the last one?
What about this one?
Labubu. Let me see.
Nope. Yeah, he needs to drop what their actual what is what his.
Yeah, why is he hiding?
I don't know why he's protecting that from him.
Yeah.
You should just say what the channel is so people don't go there to get.
Yeah, for sure. Let me see here.
Okay.
But anyways. All right. Yeah, again, hopefully they find them. Hopefully people get their money back. You know, that's the important thing.
Call NCIS. Enhance.
All right, here we go.
I'm scrolling. I'm just like, am I gonna randomly come across this? I'm in the Labubu section of Whatnot right now.
Just trying to
Davis
find
is
them.
on the case, everybody.
I'm just so curious.
Davis is gonna crack this before it's over because you know the guy too, so you would be able to figure out if it's him.
Well, it's also midnight there, so I doubt they're streaming right now.
Okay. Let's get into the main topic tonight, the return of the goose. Oh boy. So, our boy
I'd like to congratulate you on your award, Brian. Congrats if nobody's seen it. You're a big winner tonight. Thanks to Sticky Goose.
So I don't know if you guys have seen this yet. I did win an award, and I'm gonna play the award, me winning my award for you here in a second. But Sticky Goose did a a comic book community award, I guess. Yeah, that's what that's. So I'm calling it the Sticky Comic Awards show for 2026, and there is some funny stuff. So check this out. Here we go. All right. This is me winning my award. Here we go. All right.
Oh, we're getting word here. One more award. I'm sorry about that. This award it's actually like kind of a medical award. It's most likely to have a heart attack or a myocardial infarction after smoking too much weed. Now this award, you have to have certain criteria. You have to be morbidly obese, you have to be sedentary, you have to be just sitting there constantly, daily, day in, day out. Special award.
Going for it.
And basically you have to smoke so much weed that you will likely die from a myocardial infarction or a heart attack. And that's Brian McClay from Beyond Wednesdays. Congratulations, Brian. You don't have much longer in this mortal coil. I congratulate you on your sedentary lifestyle.
Feels like he maybe went a little bit harder than he should have. No.
Can we get a speech?
Hey man, I thank God, I thank Jah, I thank sativas for pussies, and blunts over joints. So there you go. 6-footers will kill me. They'll make me choke, and I'm not loyal to the oil. Power to the flower. So this is great though, dude, because Sticky decides to. He's been back for a while now, and obviously, no offense to Sticky, I talk about this all the time. When you create comic content, it's hard to watch comic content all the time, and so I haven't seen any of his newer stuff that he's really put out. I think I've been sent a couple things here and there, but he's been back, and he's kind of got back into his showmanship phase, right? He's got back into it's all theater to him. And that's the Sticky Goose I like. That's the Sticky Goose that I think is funny. But there are some things that he says in this video tonight that I think are very, he's wrong about. And I want to get a revote. I want to get, not a revote, a recount on the voting for these winners, because some of these I just don't agree with. So we're going to go through them tonight and check them out a little bit. So here we go.
Go straight into the winners. So I'm going to announce the category, and then I'm going to announce the winner. Now, if you are lucky enough to win one of these awards, you will win absolutely nothing physically. You get nothing, but you will know that you are a winner in the Sticky Goose Comic Book Community Award show. Now, without further ado, let's get into the first award. So for the first award, it is the most times quitting YouTube and coming back for sympathy. We have many people in this award. We have many nominees, but let's see the winner. And the winner is Sticky Goose. Sticky Goose Comics win.
I love that he can make fun of himself. Like that's the smart thing, right? Right off the bat, him making fun of himself, right?
I'm glad to be back, and I'm glad to have won the first award. All right, let's go on to the next one. The next one is the Fakest Comic Book Collector Award. Many, again, nominated for this. Fakest Comic Book Collector Award goes to Sticky Goose.
Okay, man. Yeah, right. I'm liking this. I'm going into this thinking, man, this is pretty good. This is old school Sticky Goose, right?
Shows off to a bang.
Yeah, 2 in a row.
Goose Comic Book Community Awards, but here we are. Let's see. There's got to be some other winners here. Okay, here we go. All right. This is the biggest tough guy in the Comic Book Community Award.
And I don't know this winner. No offense to that winner. Just like I said earlier, it's hard. And not only is it hard to watch comic book content, but all my YouTube stuff is nothing but like documentaries and boring shit, and beagles and stuff. So, but I think that there needs to be a recount in this one.
Now, this award, there were a lot of nominees. Let me just tell you, but one nominee stood above the rest, getting the most votes. And let me just say, the voting, it was all clean. It was beautiful nominations, beautiful voting. Nothing rigged about it at all. It was beautiful voting, and you're going to love it. So the winner of the biggest tough guy in the comic book community is CMS Comic Vet.
Now, again, I don't know Comic Vet, but I think that there's some major tough guys in the comic book community. And I think in order to be a tough guy in the comic book community, you have to demand to fight somebody at a Comic-Con, right? And if you do fight somebody at a Comic-Con, like, you should already be the winner. But only the tough guys out there that demand fights at a Comic-Con or demand, like, when I see you, it's on site and that type of shit. That's the type of stuff that's, you know, kind of ridiculous. And there's a lot of fucking tough guys in the comic book community. We all know Razor's a tough guy. There's a couple guys that he runs with that are tough guys over there that think that they're gonna fight. You know, we're gonna fight for our right to fucking be a tough guy. And I don't know anything about Comics Vet, so I feel like there's that probably needs a recount. So here we go.
Does not ever show his face. But he is extremely tough, and he will get you. The next award is a big, beautiful award. It's a kind of a targeted award, and this is the biggest Sticky Goose Simp award. Now, the biggest Sticky Goose Simp award.
This is interesting. I don't know who this person is, and there's a couple of these that I don't know who they are, but we're just going to skip to this one right here. There we go. Wait, who is this? Hive Comics, James. How's it going, man? You're just in time for the Comic Book Community Awards, brought to you by Sticky Goose. Yeah.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! You didn't win, Hive. You got you might have been nominated, but you didn't win one.
Yeah. So, all right, here we go.
The literally large head. We're talking.
Okay, so this is largest head award, I believe.
This award goes to the channel with the largest head. Now, there's two factors to this.
Sticky, we all know that this should have been you should have brought home your third trophy of the night in this one. Look at that fucking head, dude. That head, like, if you're one of those people that watches all the pimple popper videos, you're just like, you're wanting to pop that head right now. That's what it looks like. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm not giving bald jokes because Kevin obviously is bald on the panel.
I was gonna say,
yeah,
I'm glad I shaved because I might have had Sticky Goose tendencies, but I shaved, so I got baby face going, so I'm good for tonight.
But your head isn't fucking massive. Look how massive that noggin is, and it gets
a lot of mine, man.
Right, and it gets even crazier when you really look at it.
Oh. We're getting word here. One more.
I mean, that thing is fucking massive, bro. So let's see who he picks.
We're not only talking like an actually physically, literally large head. We're talking about an also metaphorically large head. Now, this channel, it prides itself on.
Huh?
How did I not win this award?
Oh, bro.
We're talking the metaphorically large head.
Oh yeah.
And putting its main character there, focused right in the center of all the thumbnails. That's what gets the clicks. This giant head. Dave from Comic Book Investments, you win this award. It's a great award. You've got the largest head, like a 2XL.
He does a really good job of taking the worst pictures, you know, to show people off who they've won. So I feel bad for Dave's Comic Book Investments for this one because, bro, you shouldn't have won this. Like, don't worry, bro. Just understand that this was fixed. The fix is in. The guy that should have won it is the guy that's handing out awards, and that's a problem, right? The guy that is winning awards and that should win awards is handing them out. That's a problem.
XL, possibly size head. It barely fits in your thumbnails, and you're a musician. You've got a great giant head. It's a beautiful head. Fantastic award.
All right, next, he goes after Gem Mint a little bit, and now we start the part of the show where it kind of changes, right? I was like, oh, this is the Sticky that we need. This is a Sticky that we trust, right? Or don't trust, antitrust.
A little too real.
Now he not only starts to get a little too real, he had his feelings seriously hurt by 3 people that he gives awards to tonight. And you can really tell that his feelings are hurt by the emotion that he shows while giving out these awards. Yeah, let's continue.
So the next award, it's the award for the largest secret Trump supporter in the comic book community. This award goes to the person that is secretly a right-wing, a conservative, right-wing extremist. This person loves Trump. Great.
Who do you guys think it is? But before we show who's the winner, let's bring in our boy Red Hood. We love you, Hood. We love you, bro.
Hood, love from New York, buddy.
We love you, bro. look at
But
it's okay, dude.
But you know how I feel about you. Do not let this soil our relationship.
He's got murder on his mind.
Yeah.
He still has my gore shriek. It's coming back. He's got a rage video.
Hood, it's okay, bro. It's okay.
I'm clapping for all the New York fans here.
Thank you.
Yeah. Is that the sound of them burning down the city?
Oh yeah.
I smell
Wait,
smoke.
Somebody
where I am.
just
I'm in
died.
Queens.
Somebody just died. They threw a brick on
did.
somebody's head.
It
Yay, we
happened.
won. I'm happy. Now you're dead.
No, dead.
Ah.
Well, Hood, you made it in time for the second half of the comic book community awards by Sticky Goose. So, check this out.
Trump supporter, always been down for Trump, but will never reveal it in any of his videos or any of his content. Jim Mint Collectibles, Kyle, you won this award. It's a great award. You're a right.
See what I mean? Like the pics that he used. Like how long he probably had to search for pics for a while. Be like, like is this one worse than the next one?
Right-wing grifter. You're right-wing. It's not even fringe. You're a big Trump.
I've never even heard. Maybe that's the point.
I like to think I know Jem pretty well, and I feel like I've never gotten any political vibes from him at all in general. Like not even to say right or left wing. I think he's just not a political guy.
Yeah,
I don't know where
he's not political. Yeah. And
there's a lot of shots you can take at people that are kind of fun, and I feel like if you're gonna try and take a shot at Jem, not that there's like things to take shots at him for, but it just feels like what was the, you know what I mean? That's a weird.
Yeah, politics doesn't make sense. So it makes me think, and this is where I get back to this hurt feelings things. If you remember, Sticky had like that come up, and he wanted to be part of the crew so bad, and him and Jem became tight, right? And I bet you they had conversations off of air, and he probably agreed with some type of thing that Sticky was spouting off, and Sticky is using this to take skin from Jem Mint because he was so hurt when Tom fucking took him to task. But we'll get into that in a second. Here we go.
Trump supporter, but you won't tell anybody. And the next award, and this is why we've staggered them here back to back. The next award goes to the most likely to have to get a real job award.
See, told you. He got his feelings hurt.
Is this Jem too?
You got it.
Yeah, he went.
And that's none other than Jim Mint Collectibles again. He's 2 in a row, 2 for 2. Biggest secret closeted Trump supporter and most likely to have to get a job award. Jim Mint Collectibles.
It's such a weird. Like he also has a job. Have you seen all that with him? He works at a comic shop now. He's
Hell
like,
yeah, fuck yeah.
Like weird. Just feeling it's not
loves
the
it.
shot, like
He loves it. He's so happy there.
yeah, missed shot, missed bullet. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, you could tell.
Hey, I don't want. Actually, I'm not gonna talk too much because I've avoided this guy. I'm not up on any list. So, hey, you know what? Good job, bud.
So
Well-
he actually, you could tell that his feelings are hurt on some of these though. Go ahead, Hood.
No, I was gonna say, like, this dude's got a lot of balls, dude. After Tom lit his ass on fire.
Oh,
dude.
just wait, Hood. Hold that
I
thought.
saw it.
Collectibles, absolutely great. And then we'll piggyback right off of that into the next award. This next award is it's an award that's a lifetime in the making. It's the biggest grifter award. It's the biggest huckster award. It's two. There's 2 words: grifter, huckster, both combined. Beautiful word, beautiful award. And the winner is, you probably guessed it, none other than Comic Tom 101.
Candyman, bro. Why say his name?
Mm-hmm.
You should have blanked his name out, man. He's gonna come for your ass.
No, he even shows a photo. He found one of those good photos of Tom.
You win, biggest grifter, biggest huckster in the
Tom is gonna laugh about this one, dude.
Tom's gonna use that as his next thumbnail.
Yeah.
I'm gonna text him right now.
Oh, God.
Oh my lord.
comic book community. Now, this next award.
Okay, so you can tell Like he didn't want to put much effort into the Tom thing because he knows that, you know, you play with like, dude, Tom decimated
fire,
this
you get
dude.
burned.
Yeah, Tom decimated this guy, and he decimated him in a way that made a lot of Tom fans from Tom haters. You know what I mean? There was a lot of people that didn't like Tom for whatever reason.
That's
That
like great
became
PR for Tom.
Yeah, totally, man. Like it was unreal.
You know what's so funny about it too is like, me and Tom talk like every day. We have so many projects going, right? So we'll just, hey, what's going on? Shoot the shit for 5 minutes. And I remember, I talked to him on the phone. It's like, oh yeah, I'm about to go do this like live podcast thing. Like I'll hit you back. And he was talking about this. And then I talked to him afterwards, and he was like he didn't say anything about it. Like Tom didn't even think too much about it. And then the next day it was like a big deal. And it was like such a nonchalant thing. You know what I mean? Like he had no idea. And it's so funny to see how it like spiraled.
Yeah, dude. There is there is one guy, all right, that he holds the most pain for losing that friendship. There's one guy still to come that Sticky Goose is so sour and butthurt over losing the friendship. And you can see it in every interview he's ever done. Like when this guy's name comes up, Sticky, you can see like he hurts over, you know, being told to kick rocks from MJ Comics. I don't know if you guys have seen MJ Comics, you know, shout out to our boy MJ, but let's get into it. Here we go.
This award goes to Bry's Comics. Yes, Bry's Comics.
Oh yeah, he went after
it's a
Bry
final wrap-up award.
Right, here we go.
Coda, wherever the hell you are now. And finally, the next award, it's a final wrap-up award. This is an award that is a very special one. This is an award that basically, to qualify for this award, you cannot think for yourself. You have to copy everything another YouTuber does. You have to basically make decisions for you and your family based on another comic book YouTube channel. In order to also qualify for this award, you have to have tried to use other channels to gain clout, to build your own channel.
I can see like a tear just kind of slowly starting to appear, and his eyes getting watery as he's saying this.
This is a special award. There's a lot goes into this award. But the biggest channel that is unable to think for himself is MJ Comics. MJ Comics, congratulations. You sold your entire slab collection shortly after Sticky Goose Comics did.
Sticky Goose, bro. You're not that cool. You're not that influential. A lot of people sell comics to get other comics. You're not the only one to ever do that. Obviously, you know that. But it really goes to show that when the envy comes out, when the jealousy and envy comes out, that's how you know like MJ is in Sticky's head. Big time.
You can tell that the second half of this did get way more personal. You're right. Like these got way more serious.
Yeah. So, but
taking shots at old friends.
Yeah. So the first part of it, that was epic Sticky Goose. And the last part of it, meh. You know, I think it's a bummer because I think Sticky Goose wanted to be part of a crew. You know, he wanted to kick it with Jim Mint and do content with Jim Mint, and he wanted to kick it with Tom and do content with Tom. You know, but he didn't know what the viewers would think of him. You know what I mean? So I think that because of that, his self-esteem was really low, you know, and he's like, what if, you know, if I'm become friends with Tom and Jem, my viewers are going to hate me. And so then he started doing this thing where like, okay, I'm going to like interview them, but I'm also going to take shots at them in the interview. Like, you know what I mean? It was like a tightrope he was walking, and he did it with Swag. He did it with Tom. He did it with, I think, a couple other people. But, dude, God was on Tom's side that night in a major way. You know what I mean? And
hey, Brian, I sent you something in the chat. Check it out.
Right.
I had sent this to Tom after that, and he fucking cracked up. Look.
All right, here we go.
Check it out. No, you gotta. Do you have the whole thing?
No, it's just the
No.
image. Yeah.
Hold on.
All right. So it's very funny to see, Sticky come back in that manner. I think we all knew he was
when
gonna
was
be
that? When did that
back.
video come out?
I think a couple days ago, probably.
Like, was that his return, or was he-
It was his late. No, he'd been back. He'd done some stuff recently, but like that was his latest of like. He'd been very vanilla up until this one.
It didn't work either, Hood.
Why not?
I don't know, man. It's just uploading as an image. Is it on Instagram? Can you send it to me on Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay. Just do it on Instagram. So.
Send it to Brian McClay here.
All right, here we go. Let's take a look.
Shit. I've heard about 30 cop cars roll past my hotel.
How's the con been so far? Well, we'll get into that in a second. Hold on. All right, here we
Yeah.
go. Let's see here. Where did you send it, Hood?
Yeah, I send it to you.
An Instagram?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it, bro. Let me refresh. Yeah, I don't see it, dude. Send it again. It's fucking weird. Shout out to Kevin. Thank you, brother. You're on the panel.
So we have 100. We have 177 people watching. Let's get some good
177 people watching. Thank you, guys. There it is. You sent it in the Wednesday review. Okay, here we go.
Get him signed up.
Oh, what the hell?
First appearance.
First appearance of an online chat used as a weapon. First appearance of an interview that turned into a murderer. First appearance of comic karma online. That's good,
nice job,
dude.
Hood.
That's really good. I think it was pretty brutal, man. And unfortunately, Sticky will never be able to get out. Like, he'll never be able to wash that stench off of him.
The best part was when his wife got mad at Tom for
Causing
like
it?
talking
saying
like pumping
that-
up his stuff, like,
Yeah.
hey, go out and like.
Hey, I'll say this though. I'll say
subscribe.
this. I like Sticky Goose's wife. I think she seems like a cool chick, and I feel bad that any hate for Sticky Goose gets put onto his family and his wife, because we know that fucking Chud Comics out here, he or Chet, is it Chet, right? Chet from Weird Science, Razor Comics. He fucking docks Sticky's wife's job. He docks Sticky's job and his address, and that's not right. You know what I mean?
That's taking it too
yeah, it's taking it too far, man. And I will always side with Mrs. Sticky Goose, Mrs. Goose.
Well, Sticky, the dude is fucking hilarious, dude. Like his dry sense of humor. I mean, he's really fucking funny. That whole thing he did with comic capsules that he said left a stain on his wall. Like
That was funny. That was
the
good.
funniest shit, and like he can like deliver that type of content. I just don't know why. Same thing with Razor. Like Razor's, he's a funny guy. Like I don't know where it became a thing to go and attack another YouTube channel to try and get views instead of just sticking with what has been working for you.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't like Tom never went off and said, hey, hey, fuck me on Wednesdays, anyway, back to our top 10, it's like Tom has like diligently stuck to what has worked for him and has not changed whatsoever, and these other guys, they feel like they need to go and, throw rocks and try and create something that at the end of the day is like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like,
well,
why did you even waste time building your channel so that you could burn it to the ground?
Yeah. Well, we talk about the goat of comic book drama, Sticky Goose. We got to talk about the former king, and that is our boy Darth Lopez going through some hell. This is comic book drama, real comic book drama.
What the fuck happened?
Look at this shit. This shit sucks, bro.
So that's some of the damage. There's all the Daredevils, the Zdarsky. I forgot. I was looking for these the other day, the newsstands. This one survived.
Big, huge storm. A tree fell on his house. A ton of his comics. Look at them. Just all damaged.
Oh, my Lord.
All destroyed.
All those newsstands, too.
Oh, bro. I feel so bad for him. I feel so bad. But he's looking at it in a good way. He says, basically his family's okay and everything else, so it's not too bad. But I'll continue this.
They got carried over from the whole bottom of the basement. But like I said, I mean, look.
He has an entire Miss Marvel and Captain Marvel run, like tons of Captain Marvel stuff. That's his PC.
I saved her, bro. Oh no, she's gone.
Oh, he thought he saved her, and that's heartbreaking, dude.
Nah, man. If Darth is listening, pull some books aside that you want to and let me see if I can fix them.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Shout out to Darth Lopez. He's been doing some really great videos lately. He kind of went into another sector of YouTube and made a name for himself. He's doing really good in this other sector of YouTube, but he's come back and done a couple good drama videos, and I'm gonna have him on. We're gonna do some members only content with Darth Lopez and have some fun. So go show Lopez some love, and yeah. Much thoughts and prayers out to everybody. I mean, look at this shit, dude. Hold on here.
Like he said, thankfully his family and everyone's safe because those storms were pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jeez.
That's horrible.
Yeah, dude, he got fucked up. Yeah. So, big fucking bummer. And unfortunately, that's the type of stuff that you got to deal with. But that being said, that is the end of Drama Alert. Holy cow, 2-hour Drama Alert. Ladies and gentlemen, let's let David Lee Roth lead us out.
Can you hear me out there? Hey, man, don't be squirting water at me. I'm gonna fuck your girlfriend, pal.
All right. So, James, Heroes, give us a quick rundown. How's it been so far?
Been good. Lots of money. Everybody's happy. Creators are busy. The Anything Absolute Batman lines is fucking insane.
I heard.
There's a rumor going around the convention floor that I'm not... Should I go public with it? Should I go public with the rumor?
Yeah.
Yes.
We like rumors.
We've heard from people that know higher up people that a certain head of DC Comics might be at the convention tomorrow during the Absolute Batman. There's a lot of people that are gonna be mad that I say this, that are gonna be at the Absolute Batman panel that they're doing tomorrow. It's kind of a last minute add-on, and that they're going to be announcing. Man, do I rip the Band-Aid off and just say it? This is a tough one.
Yes.
Jim Lee?
That they're going to be announcing the Absolute Batman anime.
Oh, wow.
So
Sick.
that's the rumor.
What? Absolute Batman anime?
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's the rumor. And from who I heard it from, I believe the rumor. So
excellent.
But it's been the hushed tones amongst some of us that do know. And I will say, because of that, every Absolute Batman issue 1 in the entire fucking building has basically vanished at this point.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
So we'll see. That's tomorrow at 11:30, and I will be sitting in the fucking room. So
We saw this live, this sell live, the Scotty Young. Somebody paid $15,000 for that, you guys.
yeah. A reminder to everybody, like, this auction is for charity, and it's one of the coolest things in comics is the Heroes art auction.
That's so
It is
good.
one of the coolest things in comics.
Brian, check private chat.
Okay.
The only reason I missed it is because I was doing a live with Suspiria, and because I would have spent way too much goddamn money. So I banned myself from going this year.
Oh, crazy.
That is crazy. That's nuts.
James, didn't Jim Lee just announce, or did he drop it at the con, the absolute covers he did? Because there was a Batman with swords he showed. I saw like there were some sketch blanks, and I thought I saw some people walking around. Are those at the con, or is that for a future thing?
If what I'm thinking you're talking about, it might be a San Diego exclusive thing that he's got going on, but it could be something totally different.
Maybe, because he did one for each absolute title, Wonder Woman,
Yeah,
Superman,
that's for
and
San
the
Diego.
Batman. That's for San Diego?
Yeah.
Those
And
covers were unbelievable.
I talked to some retailers that have some crazy exclusives for San Diego for Absolute Batman that were all like, they're all pissed because they're like, this is too fucking good. Like this is gonna be rough on us. They're all happy because it's amazing. I mean,
That's
that the Trinity cover that he did, you know, like that's the DC Holy Trinity. And he killed every one of those covers. They're so good.
You're making me want to go to San Diego now.
You should go to San Diego. It's nuts. But no, I mean, the overall feel of the convention's been really, really good. They broke attendance records. So
good for them.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
They had more attendees.
No, I mean, like,
today.
what do we know, like, what the attendance record was? I should have said that. Yeah.
I don't know. I can ask him tomorrow.
I want to know.
Talked a lot, but I'll find out. But I will say it was the aisles at Heroes are nice and wide, easy to manage through. Like you can see in that video, the aisles are perfect. They got fucking crowded today.
Wow.
Like really proper crowded today. So yeah, it looked really good. And you guys got to remember, it's a pure comic show. There's no celebrities.
It's a good pulse check for the industry, though. Shows that everything's going well when a convention like this in Charlotte is literally thriving, like you said, breaking the records.
Oh yeah, everyone was doing good. Everyone seemed really happy. None of the retailers were doing deals on Friday. Usually by Saturday, you see retailers like you can go talk to them and say, "Hey, I'll grab a couple long boxes." Nobody's doing deals. Everybody's like, "You're gonna have to wait till Sunday at the end of the show because everything's flying."
Yeah.
So yeah.
What
been
about?
good.
Was there any cons on the floor variants on the floor on the con floor that people were talking about?
It's not a super exclusive heavy show. I will say somebody did a really cool Black Cat Sway variant that was on the show floor. That was pretty good. I think Davis dropped some of those on Wednesday. Adam, you guys know Adam, Whatnot Adam?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he had some really killer stuff for the show, like really, really good stuff. He had an Absolute Catwoman that came in. It came in today. He didn't have it on the show on Friday. It was beautiful. I'm picking some up tomorrow. I'm trying to think if anybody else really. Nelson had that Crow.
That Crow's been hot, right?
Yeah, the Absolute Batman homage. I've got some around here. I can pull them out later.
Great cover.
Pickups.
That's a great cover.
And he did what Nelson always does, which is gives people value that spend money.
Yeah.
So like if you spent $350 at his booth and you bought at least one of the Crows, you got a medal, and the medals were limited to 50, and the medals were so goddamn good. They were so good.
Do you think Absolute Batman 1 has been homaged more than 300 at this point? I feel like I see it everywhere, but it's gotta be.
The pace it's going, we see a new homage.
It will. It'll catch up, but
I think it'll catch.
You got a lot of runway before it gets there.
I mean,
yeah.
I feel like it'll catch it though, because I feel like everybody's doing an Absolute 1 cover right now, and so.
Oh yeah, it'll catch it, but it's got probably a year or two before it does. I mean, think about how many 300s there's been.
I mean, it's true
for years.
Yeah, but
ladies and gentlemen, we got a breaking story from the Drama Alert realm, so let's get into it.
I got at you, McClay. I hope this makes your comic book drama, because these dudes, goofy ass dudes.
Into the news. Into the into the
But let's get down to business.
Ladies and gentlemen, Comic Tom.
Award-winning.
Sticky Goose award winner.
Just found out.
You just found out, dude. Congratulations. We can do our second award speech on the show. So, how do you feel for winning this award?
Tom.
Dude, I'm a changed man. I'm a changed man. I've been praying, man, to Thor for this time. Come back. I want him to talk about me, you know.
You need it. You've been, things have been slow. You need people talking about.
Dude,
oh, bro,
rough,
dude.
man.
It's a blessing, man. It's a blessing.
That we were talking about that. It's always fun to see Sticky Goose pop out every once in a while because he can't rinse that stench off of Comic Tom destruction, dude. It still smells like burnt smoke and fucking, you know what I mean? Like,
oh my god,
that was crazy,
Yo,
bro.
You know what got me on is your Candyman line. That got me.
Oh, it was so good. It was so good. You say his name 3 times, he's coming.
Well, I got the message from Davis, and he said you're reacting to a video. I didn't see it yet, so I watched it on your channel for the first time. So I'm like, oh, you know what? Gotta come on.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Well, thanks for coming on, dude. This is the first time having you on, but I'd be remiss to not. I don't think anybody has really talked to you about the Sticky Goose, the goosening as it's called, right?
Goosening. Yeah, I don't know if I should talk about it.
Dude, we're in drama alert, bro.
We're in drama alert. You have to.
You got to now.
We've never done a reversal where we've gone back to the drama.
Yeah. This is like a first for double drama.
Well, a fair warning. It's Saturday. Oh, it's Saturday. I streamed a bunch. I'm pretty tired.
Yeah.
And I have had one beer.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
I'm
ready.
ready.
Still good. If you're only on one beer, you're good.
So how did that happen initially? Like, because this is what I was talking about in this video, and you saw it, where you could tell when Sticky, like his feelings are hurt, because I think he really wanted to be, part of the crew and be friends and create community, and he was kind of doing that with Gem Mint, and I feel like was that kind of the bridge that, hey, I'll do an interview with you because of you kind of reaching out to Gem Mint.
Yeah, 100%. I hadn't seen much of his stuff, but I had seen clips that people sent me, and people say stuff, so whatever. But when he did content with Gem hit me up and was like, yo, he's actually a really nice guy, and he's just like joking around trying to find his way online, and you should chat with him. He's a fan. And I'm always down to chat with someone. I hadn't seen all the stuff he made, though. There was a bunch of stuff that I would see after the fact that I would think is not appropriate, in bad taste, probably like just putting people down in ways that are like, I can tell it's coming from a like comedy perspective, but taking some things too far.
Yeah.
But Gem had reached out. I saw a text one day where he had asked if I would come on to a show. I didn't actually know. I didn't connect that it was him at the time, and I was trying to do more shows. Crashdown was coming out, so the trade paperback was coming out at the time. So I was just accepting a lot of different stuff. I did jump on a call with him because I wanted to kind of like check the vibe. And the thing that made me excited to jump on stream with him, I remember he used the word like wanted to like turn heel, like a wrestling analogy.
Yeah.
Because he's like, oh, I watched your stuff. I watched Gem. I got to know Gem. Turns out I really relate to Gem. Good dude. And any friend of Gem is a friend of mine, is my thinking. So, that's how it happened.
Yeah, I think there was exactly that moment, like you said. He's saying exactly what we're saying, is that he was the bad guy, he wants to be the bad guy type deal. And does the term, I'm not a huge wrestling guy, does the term what'd you say he said, going heel?
Like
turn heel.
Turn
so
heel.
it's usually when the good guy goes to be a bad guy, but you want to be likable. So like bad guys that are likable are called heels. So like they're the anti-hero, or they're the guy that's the villain in the thing, but they're still likable and they have a big crowd. So he was trying, when you're a good guy that goes bad, you quote turn heel. It's a very wrestling term that they've used for years.
So you knew basically going in because of that it was going to be kind of like hostile ground.
Kind of. Now that you say the definition, I thought he meant like people associate him with more negative content.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Not like me, and that it would kind of like change him a little bit. So he was going to be a bit more negative towards me, and then it would, you know, we would be friends at the end, and then he can like, you know, kind of
the
like
turn heel moment is planned because you can't like do it without having the other person you're working against be involved. So it's like in wrestling, it's like the guy gets punched in the balls and they're like, oh, everybody goes crazy. Like that's what he was doing with you when he was like using you as the good guy to then be the bad guy because he didn't have an identity yet. So to turn heel with you was his way to go.
Man, did
I'm going to now create a
Damn,
character.
we kind of told you exactly what he was going to do. You didn't know.
Could have told you. Had we known, you would have saved you that whole. But you still buried him, so it didn't matter. But it would have saved you that whole conversation.
He cooked the goose.
Yeah,
I didn't realize I did in the moment, and I wasn't trying to.
No, you were you were very chill about it. I think that was the whole point, is that you kept your cool. You know what I mean?
He got a little aggressive throughout the interview. I haven't watched it since it came out, but man, I watched it at least one other time. I showed someone had found it that isn't into comic books, and they're like, "This guy's talking bad about you. I saw that video." Well,
somebody told me he took it down. I don't know if it's even still up because it was that bad. So that would be hilarious.
I've got it recorded somewhere.
I mean, I saw it early on, but I don't know if it still exists. But after the way it ended, there's no way he would want it up. So he might have been smart to take it down. I don't know if it is still out there. I haven't looked.
I mean, do I need to upload my?
Shout out to Night Comics.
There you go.
I did say it earlier, Tom, but I remember talking to you before and after, and you didn't even mention it. Like you did not realize kind of what was about to happen before, and then what had just happened after. Because I remember talking to you, and you're like, "Yeah, I'm going to go do this YouTube thing real quick. I'll hit you back." And I was like, "All right." And then we talked like a few hours later, and you're like, "Yeah, no, it was fine. Like, we'll talk tomorrow." I was like, "All right," like you didn't. And then the next day you were like, "Oh my god, this is going everywhere."
The best part was when Tom goes, people in the chat, tell if you like me, put a 1.
One's in the chat.
He quantified how it was going.
Everybody,
Yeah.
1.
Well, the thing was, because you're like, Davis, like I didn't realize the impact to the community until like the next day, till like a lot of people watched it, and there was like a lot of messages about it. Like a lot of people saw that video. The thing was like right after I did that interview, I like felt bad. I felt bad. I really upset him. I upset his wife. They thought like I was like attacking him, and I was just like, honestly, the video ended, and I thought it was good. I was very optimistic because like the internet had shut down on his end, and when he came back, he ended it, and I was like, "Yo, dude, like it's all good. Things happen. I think it went great." And yo, the missus came downstairs and she wasn't happy with me, dude. And then I realized, oh damn, they're like, it's not good. This wasn't a like, and I felt bad because I'm like,
He didn't actually want to turn heel. He wanted to turn heel in theory, but he didn't actually want to turn heel. It sounds like.
No, but I told Brian, I go, and that's the polish that Tom has, is that it was like dead air, and all Tom had was his visibility to the chat. And Tom creates content, and he made content out of nothing, and he stayed on for about 10 minutes until Sticky's internet came back, and then when they realized what happened, it was just it was awesome, you know.
Yeah, if it would have been anybody else, if it would have been anybody else in that chair, his channel would have been
logged off.
Oh no, his channel would have been destroyed. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Well, like doing like content early in the early days, like live streams, especially when there's a lot of people, like the internet going out, that's like a really stressful time. And then having someone just on YouTube on your channel going, and then the chat going nuts. I think because he was so aggressive early on, and you know, like kind of asking questions in bad faith, there was a part of me that was thinking like, oh, he's gonna come back and be like, I got tired of listening to your crap, Tom. I didn't want to hear it. Like I thought he was gonna keep playing into it or something a little bit. But that wasn't the case. And I'm sure that was like a really stressful time in that moment. But yeah, I was just in content mode. Just like, all right, well, everyone's here. I guess he wants me to take over the screen. And I figured out pretty quick afterwards that wasn't the case.
Was there at any point where you're like, I'm just gonna leave, because I would have been like, he's not coming back.
I would have stayed, dude. I would have started a trending video. I would have left at a certain point. I would have like shot him a mess, like, dude, okay, are you not coming back? Like, I can just end it. I would have been appropriate.
Yeah,
I thought it was calculated what he was trying to do, and showing, like Tom visiting the elderly, and Tom's like, what, you're not into philanthropy or whatever, and Sticky, no, but he like had everything on cue, like to try and make it look like Tom was like not a good person, that it's all a hustle, and like, and it was almost like he was trying to shit on him. You know what I mean?
I think, and I've told you this, Tom, straight up. I've talked about it on the channel here. I think Tom has there's this thing where people want to talk shit and say that he's part of all this fuckery. And when you actually go to try and see, like, okay, show me the proof of this, show me like where this stuff, and you come to find that he's fucking squeaky clean. Like, it's pretty unreal. And Tom, you gave a really good answer. So I'm going to put you on Front Street with this. One time we were talking and you said, why would I want to fuck up my fan base? I've got such a good fan base. Why would I want to do anything to like make them not, be cool with me, to not like me? And I don't think it was as much as a business thing, even though part of it is a business thing, but you also like, you care for your community, and that's a thing that happens with content creation, and the community is more important than the person, right? The end goal is more important, and you don't want to fuck over your fans. Why do that?
And he's still trying to make the claim even now. Even the award he just gave Tom is still saying that he's a grifter, and still it's like, it's not even just don't say his name again. It's not even the Candyman thing. It's like you said the same thing about him. You just got cooked for saying. You know what I mean?
And it's trying to downplay what Tom has worked so hard to do by just making, like, grifter is derogatory in most, like, he's just trying to say, like,
shill. At least it wasn't shill.
It wasn't shill. I was waiting for the shill award. I guess he doesn't know what that word means to make one, but like, Tom worked very hard to get where he is. So like, to give him that award was just the only thing he had. Cause what else is he going to say? Oh, he does great monthly drops, and like, oh, his mystery box is cool. Like, what's he going to say? Like, he doesn't have anything to throw out. So he calls him a grifter.
Did he ever reach it back out to you?
Yeah. He wanted me to come back on and do like a follow-up at some point. And I told him I would. I'm like, yeah, sure. But then I was like trying to pay attention a little bit, the next couple of videos he made. And I was just really hoping that he would maybe find like a different direction.
Yeah.
I was just, what I didn't want to happen was for him to just like stop making content, but I would prefer him not make content where he's like making fun of people or calling them thieves or something,
Yeah.
But he was like, he's talented. Dude's quick. He can write jokes. He can jump on camera. The dude's a dentist, so you got to assume he's working crazy hours and then comes home and has a family and is doing all of his stuff and then jumps on the camera and does that like it's a performance. So like I can see that kind of
well, here's what I think happened. I think that there was a moment there where he was thinking that he was going to find that niche for himself, but then it got into his head that he spent all this money on comics, and he went through that phase of like, fuck comics. I lost all this money spending all this money on comics. And he got very like angry at comics, and that was the shitty part. But it also made you kind of realize like, there's a lot of people in this comic book, hobby right now that have gotten into it like Sticky has. Gotten into it in the time period of like that COVID craziness, and they're sitting looking at a bunch of books that don't have any value to them that they don't have any value, and he was fucking angry.
Worn off.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He was very mad about that. And now he just hates everybody associated with comics. Well, maybe not now as much, but you can tell in that video, there was 3 people where the feelings were definitely hurt. And why pick on MJ? MJ all the way over there in the UK. What's
Yeah,
that guy
dude,
gonna
that was
do? That guy's the
wild.
nicest guy in the fucking world, man.
Well, and the best part, the best part about him picking on him was that because Sticky sold all his books, he was trying to say that MJ followed his lead. Like, oh, he sold all his books to buy a book because I did that. Like,
yeah,
we all know MJ sold his books because he wanted an AF-15, and that was his goal. Like, had nothing to do with what Sticky did. But Sticky's like, I did it first, and MJ did it because I did it. Like, he's trying to like hitch his cart to the MJ shine, which is really the worst part about that award he gives to MJ.
Yeah,
is like, I did it first, and now he's trying to be me, and everybody knows nobody's trying to be Sticky.
I
but
sold
Sticky.
books, now he sells books, and now he's me because I sold books first.
Exactly.
I sold mine.
That's exactly what he did.
I've
Dude.
books for years now. What are we talking about? Who sold the first comic book ever?
Yeah, right.
Crazy.
I love when people are like, I found that key. I found out that was a key first, and it's like, motherfucker, like
I spec'd on that first.
Yeah.
That was
No,
my
that's-
spec.
That's people with Peach, with Hive for years and years. Like Hive created Peach. It's like, do you not realize she had a very successful art career way before we ever did a comic cover with her? Like, she's big to like millions of people before. Like,
which is
I mean, she just did the Linkin Park World Tour poster. That's how big Peach is. She just did a Linkin Park World Tour poster. She's pretty
been doing
good.
tool posters for years.
Yeah, Russ has a few of the Tool posters she did signed by her.
Dude, those are
really cool.
man.
Those are ridiculous.
So give us an update real quick. Now that you're here, I want to update on a couple of things. What's the update with Crashdown? Is there any thought and process to return to that or do something with that?
I got some ideas for it, but I also really want to make something new.
Yeah.
But for now, I don't think I'm going to be doing anything too much this year. But yeah, I definitely want to get back into writing for sure. I miss it.
Yeah. What do you think about Davis's project doing so well?
And that AI really helped out,
Okay,
dude.
dude. I knew you were gonna say that, bro. I knew you were gonna say that.
Brian, have you read it?
I've read just the script.
Dude, you got to get him the freaking final. It's so good. He killed it.
I'm
He killed it.
stoked.
Everyone's gonna love Eve. It's the interior is beautiful, and the story is. I mean, it shows like you've done this a few times, Davis, and it shows like every issue that you've done, whether it was like from Concrete Jungle on, it's gotten better, and I think everyone's gonna love it. Kickstarter is well deserved every dollar.
Fuck yeah!
Just got
What's
the final like lettered pages back yesterday, so
Ooh.
Oh, fuck yeah.
it's looking pretty cool. Yeah,
That's dope.
Congrats.
How's everything going with Russ and that whole thing in the comic shop? I know he shut down the comic shop not too long ago. Is he still doing online? And is it working
Yeah,
for
he's
him?
just fully online.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds
he
like he's doing
moved
good.
a couple hours away, so he was doing a commute to, like to the shop. That was pretty far. So now that he's like gone fully online, he's got a lot more time to be with the books, and get back to basics with it. And he's really enjoying it. Going the FOC route, open to order stuff, and serving the community. It's a lot of fun, but it's like a crazy amount of time. And it's
Yeah.
really not easy to do. And I've been buying books from him, back when he would just do like house calls. I got a new collection. Let me show you some books. And he would drive 45 minutes out to just bring long boxes in my living room. I would go through them and I'd do deals with them. And yeah, he's back to like pressing all the time and grading and pricing. He's doing shows. He hadn't done a whole lot of conventions, like comic shows, in quite a while. So every month he's like, I'm doing SummerCon and doing Emerald City next year, and it's cool. It's cool to see him back with like all the homies that I grew up with.
love the game
books again.
Yep, for the love of the game, exactly.
Yeah.
That's interesting. There's a lot of people that I've been talking to lately about the shift in the industry, and it's on the tip of everybody's tongue. Obviously, we talked about it tonight with all the website failures. Like we're getting more traffic for comic books and this hobby on these websites than they have ever had. A lot of online retailers or a lot of the industry is shifting to from brick and mortars to online mainly online, which doesn't mean you don't have, you know, a lease on a building that you're paying for. You probably have a warehouse, so you know it's still just as expensive. But there's interesting gives and takes for not having that store, and you got to be really on your game to go find collections, right? If they're not just coming to you. So that's a fucking hard part, man. And big time.
That's what he's doing, man. He's like constantly driving around, checking out books, doing deals. It's cool to see.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I mean, the one thing Tom says that I love in his stuff too, it's like give your LCS a first chance, a second chance, a third chance, but then if not, let us do it. Do you find that you're getting people coming to you forever? Because I find a lot of people, even on Whatnot, tell me I don't have an LCS. So when I get new books, they want them from us. Do you find people are ordering them in advance from you?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's been good. I wasn't sure there was going to be a whole lot of people interested in, you know, getting their new books from me. Kind of just wanted to get it started, and it is a pretty big process. Like I see why stores don't care to do it too much.
It's hard. It's
for
hard to order
plugging
new
my
books.
site, dude. That's really nice of you.
Yeah,
That's all. That's the only reason that it came on. I texted Tom. I said he'll plug your website if you come on right now. And Tom said, I'll be on at 5.
There you go. Gave you the push.
It's not money. You got to show my website, man.
Well,
Yeah.
Great site.
Oh
Either
wow.
go to the website or pay the appearance fee.
Yeah, man. Good
Yeah.
for you. Look at that.
Sign up for the monthly mail call if you don't, because I tell you, you get books every month, and they're great books. I get them every month. That package comes to my house. I just hate that it's a branded Comic Tom because I can't recycle your Gemini.
Well, you know, since you're here, let's take. I'm gonna take a couple minutes and go through FOC with you guys. I'm not gonna go through every book, but just a couple of books here and there. But let's get out of fucking drama alert, huh?
Can you hear me out there? Hey, man, don't be squirting water at me. I'm gonna fuck your girlfriend, pal.
All right, here we go. Let's go through some FOC books. Is there anything on FOC this week that you guys saw that you guys are stoked about?
The Quintana, man.
Yeah,
No,
that's the
FOC.
book.
There it is.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm curious how this is gonna do. Is it gonna come out and become like? Is it gonna shoot up in price, or is it that every store ordered? I mean, I only usually for FOC books order like the main titles, and I'll just get like, oh, if there's a 125, I'll get 25 of whatever. I think I ordered 200 of this, and I'm sure a lot of other shops who don't usually go hard ordered plenty of this. So I'm curious to see how it's gonna act.
Yeah.
Did you guys see all the shit that he started at Olive Garden?
Yes, we
I don't
did.
think Tom saw that.
Yes, we
I
did.
did-
Go back into drama.
Did Tom see that? I thought I sent it to him.
Hold on. let me
No, you
see.
did. What did you do? You signed his name to pay or something?
Yeah.
I remember that. You said I saw that text. Like, what is this?
Look at Hood and all his stuff.
where
Where's
is
all
it?
his goodies? Where is it, Hood?
You gotta go back 27 pages to
I
get
know,
the
right?
No,
To
it's
the Dan
it's up.
Quintana.
It's up. You gotta go up. Keep going.
Right there.
There you go.
There it is. Yeah.
Picture in the chat. Evidently, Katana started some shit at Olive Garden. Did you hear about that?
What?
Like, can
That was
you
weird.
pull up the
That's like-
picture?
I thought you were
Oh,
serious.
boy,
When
here we
that happened, I was
go.
like, "No way."
Here we go.
I swear to God, dude. Like,
You're just mad it took him so long to sign.
What?
The credit card went through, but he couldn't sign off on it.
I was blown away by that because that was like the day that he had to sign down here, and I was like, "There's no way he's starting shit at Olive Garden."
Well, here's something interesting. I think this is like we go back to that time period, and now we're seeing Quintana doing more open order variants, which is a good thing, right? I think that was probably one of the things that happened. He probably said, you know what, I'm just gonna try and do more DC variants, you know, and it's kind of a bummer. But you know, that's a consequence, you know. Every action.
It's good. Anything that can get more of his amazing art into fans' hands, I think is good. I think it's good for everybody.
Yeah.
So.
It's the also like the ultimate progression for an artist. Like to go to this side of things is like so the best case scenario for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed.
This is a gorgeous John Timms cover right here. This Aquaman cover. Look how fucking good that is. Fantastic. This is just I think the A cover, right? No, it's not. It's the
B.
Yeah, it is
No,
the
it's
A cover.
Cover
Yeah. Yeah, that's fucking beautiful, dude. Absolutely gorgeous. And I heard this has been a really good series, but I haven't read it.
Jeremy Adams, right?
Yeah.
When I saw Jeremy Adams last, I told him that Aquaman was awesome, and Ryan really, really likes it, and he wanted me to say that to him. And he said, I don't think enough people are reading it, and I don't think DC knows what I'm like low-key doing. I'm just going to try to push and make Aquaman as powerful as possible throughout this series. It's like under their nose kind of thing.
Mm.
We got to be reading Aquaman, man.
Yeah. That's cool. That's super cool. That's what I grew up an Aquaman fan back when Peter David, James, you're amazing, man. Back when Peter David was doing Aquaman. Oh my gosh. And the whole, harpoon hand run, that was when Aquaman, I was reading Aquaman, monthly back then. Such a great character for that. And then just kind of been shitty over the years. It's been good in here, good here, shitty here. But I heard this series is really good. Yeah, New 52 wasn't terrible.
That's great.
Yeah.
The Trench,
yeah,
is what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think we'll get an absolute Aquaman?
Oh, I'm actually surprised we haven't yet.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool. I could see it.
I mean, like a crazy
cover.
secret. I mean,
That's
it'll probably
the
just be the
monster.
goddamn Loch Ness monster or something.
Yeah,
Like,
imagine
right.
the
That's
shape.
true. Nessie is Aquaman.
Yeah.
So they're doing the facsimile on Green Lantern 49. They're doing a foil, which is interesting. It's one of my all-time favorite covers too. One of my all-time favorite storylines.
Why does it take them so long?
I know. Yeah. But you know what would be cool to do, like embossed foil, where only the rings.
Only the rings are embossed.
Yeah.
What's the Lobo homage? That's like I think
Yes.
Lobo probably the most expensive Lobo comic that
Green
no one
Lantern
knows.
55 from the New 52 run. Yeah.
Yeah, they gotta do that in foil.
Yeah.
Looks like Tom Brady right there, dude.
It does.
Right?
That's what we call it, the Tom Brady cover. Tom
Yeah.
Brady homage. That's a beautiful cover there too by Jorge Fornes. Jorge or George? I'll have to ask him that.
Jorge.
That's beautiful. And then of course we got Mark doing a Firestorm cover, one of Mark's favorite characters. I think that's a beautiful cover. I think you were talking about this one, Hood, where it kind of harkens back to that old school.
Yeah, the color palette pays
Yeah.
tribute to the solo series, the second one
Yeah.
that he had. So, yeah, man.
So, Absolute Catwoman, Lyrics Lee. There's some really good Supergirl covers. This one by Carl Kerschel is fucking amazing. Love that.
Mm.
And then there's a couple more. I love that Clayface cover right there. The poster, Dave Johnson poster style for Celebrity Dirt #1. That's a beautiful John Boy cover.
Shout out John Boy Myers.
Killed it.
Absolutely gorgeous. This is the other one. Look how beautiful this is.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Anka.
We got a Chris Anka dropping this week.
Ooh, nice.
We
This
do.
is
Yeah, we haven't posted that yet, right?
Raza. Ooh,
Breaking news.
That's
No one knew that till tonight.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Knicks fan in the building.
Oh my
There he
God.
is. Look at. He's in the cigar lounge. You can tell he hasn't left. He's so excited. Hi, John.
Bing bong.
What's up, guys?
Just getting ready to end the show, so perfect timing. We're almost going to go through a couple of books on FOC and call it a night. It's a beautiful Raza. What else do we have?
He's like, I don't care what you're saying. I got.
He's got the Knicks on in the background. He's got a Stogue. He's good.
Yeah, right. Okay, Mark Spears' Midnight Man #2 is coming out. There's a lot of great Midnight Man covers for this, but that one's funny right there. But I think the this one is going to be the one that. All right, there we go. Cakes, a male cakes cover. Cheeks, blue cheeks. He's got a skateboard though. Got the old school backpack. There you go, long short. There's your bubblegum cover. So there we go.
Like
Mr.
Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It does look like Dr. Manhattan.
Oh, I love the Infernal Hulk variant that they did, where it's the homage, or it's just a different coloring of the I forget which cover it was. The one where it's like it looks like an infinity cover and it's just a bunch of mouths. That's a cool cover. Holy cow. Look at that. Infernal Hulk is good. One of the few things in Marvel that I'll check out. What If Jessica Jones? That's interesting. Love the Avengers Alex Ross Dimensions variant for Black Widow. That's a great Predator cover.
That's
yeah.
cool. I've never seen that. I like
that's
that
a
a
good.
lot.
Dope. That's like the actual movie box, the old VHS
First
cassette.
Yeah.
I think that's
Jesus,
That's
bro.
cool.
Hive Comics. I love this one, but I like this one more. The color block Captain America. Look how beautiful this is.
That's good, but I like the other one more.
You like
Well,
the
he's
other
doing
one
a
more?
whole set of blues. I think he's
Yeah.
got like 10 covers in the blue, right? Because he
Yeah.
did red, white, and blue. That was the whole Nakayama setup. He's doing 10 of each.
Damn, dude. They're good.
This dude doesn't get tired, bro.
No, he just crushes it though.
This is a good one too. I like that one.
Even his Absolute Catwoman 1 was a great cover. Nakayama just always look,
Damn,
there's his angel.
dude.
You love Archangel.
Yeah. That is fucking awesome. But here's the only problem. We'll glaze him a little bit. This Fantastic Four cover, that his legs are so off to like it's not bad
I think
art.
it's supposed to be stretching. I think
Yeah.
that's supposed to be stretching though. But it's still- that's how he hides that. I'm Mr. Fantastic. I can do it all.
Yeah, I feel like that's right. I mean, it's not right.
I think
but,
he's
like,
stretching something.
It's not right, but he's right. And look
It
how
works.
happy Miss. Oh, good call, Hood.
The thing about this Mr. Fantastic cover is that he's stretching, dude. There's no
I just don't get it. Why does he look so long? What's going on with that?
Elongated.
Anatomy. DNA's got to work on his anatomy, dude.
Yeah.
Like, can you pan to the back of the cover, Brian?
can we
So
see the
can
back?
what's
Is it-
going on?
Yeah. Hold on, let me reopen that. There we go. Go back. That's a good cover too. Fantastic Four number 14, the Pride cover. What If Jessica Jones? That's a good cover.
That Ben Oliver's nice.
Yeah, that's a foil too. Hopefully it's spot foil.
Ben Oliver.
Yeah, hopefully it's spot foil. This is kind of weird. They're doing these smile variants. This is the first one I've seen. Chip Zdarsky smile
What?
variant. Yeah.
Hold on, they're doing
Crazy,
what?
dude.
You like it, right?
Dude,
it's
I
not
so
even.
gotta get
It's not even
that,
the
man.
same publisher.
Wait, is it
Dude,
like
that's
Smile for the
nuts.
movie? Is it the movie?
I think it's Smile. Like, well,
No,
I don't
No,
know.
no, no, no. They're
Why are
called
they doing
smile
this?
variants. They're called Zdarsky smile variants because they're smiling.
Who greenlit this shit?
Oh, is
Yeah, I
it
don't-
Zdarsky who's drawing it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's why it's cool.
Yeah.
That's why it's cool. It's
Chip Zdarsky
I love
after.
It is cool,
That's
but
all I
like
had to hear.
I don't know.
it is confusing when there's a Smile
the
comic
point? Like, is
going
there-
right now.
Is there a
This is
reason?
so
It's
cool.
like they're posing.
dude.
Like
Look.
they smile for the camera.
He even drew these in.
You know?
Why are we doing this though? I just
It's
don't get
Marvel,
the point.
bro.
I don't get it. I
And
don't
it's
get
Chip
the
Zdarsky.
shit-eating grin is not cool.
I just
Let's see what the
It's
other
funny 'cause
ones
it's like
we
it's their
had,
first
dude.
battle in comics. Wolverine.
Dude, that Scotty's awesome.
Scott. Oh man,
Scotty.
that's a
They're
good
playing
Scott.
chess.
Good.
Yeah. Captain America is good. 250 homage. That's a beautiful Alex Ross cover right there.
good.
Oh wow. Look at this.
I do like the Perez cover of
Ratatouille is
them on.
good.
I was
like
just gonna
the
say I like
Ratatouille
that
cover.
cover of them on the
that one's
swings.
great.
That's-
That one, all these are good. But look at how good that
That
is.
is
That if
great.
that Ratatouille
That-
cover is maybe my favorite of the week.
The Ratatouille
That
one.
Ratatouille.
I really
is
like that
badass.
Ratatouille cover.
Look at the face on it, dude.
That's funny.
So let's do a Hulk Ratatouille.
There's
That
some
rivals.
chef, some top chef that is,
Is he
like
rat or chef or is he both?
no, some big time chef. He's a huge Ratatouille fan. He's got all the artwork, and he's got
Oh, I've seen that guy. I think
big online
Golden's gone to his house. Somebody's gone.
He's got,
He's
like,
hooked.
millions of
I know the guy
followers.
you're talking about.
Yeah.
He's in New York. That guy.
I
Look
bet
at-
you like he'll have the original art.
Oh, that's Ramos too.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I like it so much. Roberto Ramos doing Ratatouille is funny.
Look how good that Captain America toy is.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Oh, I didn't even notice the Nakayama. That might be the best of the blue Nakayamas, to be honest. In my
The
opinion. That's
Cyclops?
Cyclops. I really like this toy one too. I like those toy
Notion.
covers. All right, so here's
There you go.
That's
Dungeon Crawler
beautiful.
Carl
Yep.
doing a Batman.
Well, not only that, so they're reprinting the free comic book day. They're doing a new Absolute Batman homage, but they reprinted all the other ones. Did you guys see that? Flops, Banana number one.
Banana number one, dude.
Hell yeah!
I like
all
all
that
flops.
cover.
I saw that they put out. Did you guys see what they put out today? Let me see if I can find this here. They put out a. Let's see here. Oh, Tom gets to see the cooked. All right,
Yeah,
where
did Tom
is
see
this?
that or?
Tom knows how the sausage is made now.
Yeah.
It's all through Instagram.
All right, where is this? Let's see if I can find this.
Oh, Tom, did you see Epic Nation's back?
Really?
Yeah.
No, he's not.
He is.
No, he's keeping quiet because he does. He's just
He's
smiling.
streaming on Whatnot doing Labubu's under somebody else.
Yeah, he's there.
The hell?
What are we looking at right now?
The fuck?
Hey,
was
look,
that?
hey, Brian.
Is that Dr. Pimple Popper? What was that?
Probably. All right, here we go. So they put out. Look at this.
I saw this earlier today.
Bro, I'm gonna catch so much shit for this, but I don't give a fuck. I love promo gimmicks.
I do too.
Yeah, so do I.
This is cool as shit.
This is kind of scary though.
Yeah.
It's a fucking knife. We're so excited
idea, dude.
for Lancer. We turned a knife into a comic book.
This one might truly be a bad idea.
They're all
I
bad
agree.
ideas, bro.
Are
That's
they
what's
gonna
so
cut
great about
tomato?
it. They're gonna cut a banana, dude. Come on.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Tom said, "Hell yeah."
I'm all over this.
Tom's gonna.
Oh my god. No way.
No, they're not cutting through the apple.
They're gonna cut for the
He's gonna cut his
finger.
hand off, dude.
He's gonna cut his finger.
This is a real bad idea.
Oh my god.
Okay, that makes sense.
Somebody get
Jesus.
Sienna on the phone.
Idiot
This
should
is
have
terrible.
started right there.
Hey, Brian, could you go back to your Instagram?
Yeah.
I sent you. It's got to be one of the best.
This one?
Oh, right there, right. Look, no.
You got to leave the music on. Oh, you
I'll
can't
get
get
music
Stand Up
on.
Ballet is what makes it.
I'll get
The music
copyright
is what
strike.
makes it.
Hold on.
You want to sing it for background?
That's cheating on.
That's
Come on, a
fake.
rat.
That's
Hey,
fucking
look, keep
AI.
it playing. Keep it
That's
playing.
AI.
No, it's not.
The saddest cat in the world right now.
Tom, in case you're wondering, that's what peak content looks like.
Yes.
Yes. Tom.
Flops comics.
Take notes. Take notes.
Tom,
That's a cool
Tom,
cover.
that's better than a top 10.
Yeah.
Bro, I sent it to my wife, dude. She got a kick out of it, dude.
Here's the Dungeon Crawler Carl reprints.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. That's a cool book right there. And then that's really cool. That Horror Comics American Nightmares. It's a one shot. Yeah.
That is cool.
Antarctic Press. Beautiful Jenny Frizen. Hello Darkness. Let's see. Here.
James, did you buy that art yet?
No, I think somebody already bought it.
All
I
right.
saw it the cover for 24 today though, and I'm tempted. It's really fucking. It's gnarly. It's
I
really
feel like the
gnarly.
minute a Frizen comes out, I feel like it's on your wall.
No, I know who's
Godzilla?
been buying them other than me though. She wanted to trade me for one of my other ones.
Oh, there you go. You got the hook now.
Cornered me this weekend.
There's the Virgin of the Absolute Batman, Dungeon Crawler Carl. That Godzilla was dope. Flops has two covers that are really good this week. That cover is cool for Murder Drones. 5 of 6, getting ready to end. That's another one of those series, man, that came from that Webtoons era. Skate Alley. Is it Ollie or Alley? I think it's Alley. Skate Alley. Yeah. That's a cool series. That's beautiful, Rebecca
That's a nice
Puebla.
little darkness.
Yeah.
Such a good cover.
Power Bomb. Do a Power Bomb. The black and white is coming. Is that coming out? Is this this is the series that he did as ash cans, right? Back in the day, he would sell them at cons.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. That's super cool. Dead by Daylight. Oh, Alice Forever After. That's a cool cover. There's another really good flops cover that I want to show you guys. Let's see if I can find it.
What's the deal with bananas, dude?
It's that new book, bro.
Because it's a bad idea book.
Mm-hmm. Megalith, that's dope. Ben 10. All right, here it is. Look at that. That
Kevin
flops
McGuire
cover.
did the art in Banana #1.
Banana.
It's really good. I actually released the first printing in the mail call last year.
Oh, that's
Why do I get the feeling that
Comic
book is
debuted in
going
the
to be a
box.
thing, dude?
It's
It
really
is.
good. It's a really
Really?
great book. It's
Really?
super silly.
Okay.
It's
Batman
fun.
spacesuit.
I got the one from Tom, but I didn't get the cool error variant. But it's a fun book.
Did you
It's
guys
nice to
see
it sees the light of day.
Did you guys see the one that where is it?
Whoa.
They all did the picture of. You guys know what I'm talking about? Hold on here.
Oh, like where they're all in it, like the
the
photo
crew.
cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool. See if I can find it. Where the hell is that damn book? There we go. Right there. That's a pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm,
I didn't
yeah.
see that one.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good for them getting on the cover of a comic.
I love that that flops cover though, right there. A Doctor
Mhm.
Who cover. That's sick. And I think that's about it. I don't think there's anything else that's really crazy FOC yet. There is a black and white that flops. I love the red shirts one. That's
Red
cool.
shirts. Those
Yeah.
covers have been great.
Yeah.
It's worth
oh,
pointing out that tonight's FOC is on comictom.com. So
Rascal
you guys don't
Randy.
have a-
Yeah, thanks
have
for
a-
that.
yes.
That's cool.
So you see, it's 1 of 5. I was on the call with Tinian yesterday with Image and Tinian, and they're going to do 5 of Rascal Randy, 5 of Lone Gunman, and 5 of Fox Mask Killer before
Really?
they do season 2. Yeah.
Yep.
And it's a prequel. It's not. It's
Oh,
not
okay.
a post.
I was curious about that after issue 13. No spoilers, but I was
No
curious.
spoilers, but I asked a question in the chat what it would be, and it said it's going to be both, but it's mostly going to be a prequel leading into how they get into the family battle.
Yeah.
That's awesome. There's a really good ratio variant for that too. There's a really good G.I. Joe variant with Storm Shadow as well.
You might as
that-
well share the news, Bri.
Yeah. What is it?
Apparently, Lara Croft is coming to G.I. Joe.
Oh, yeah. Heard that.
Yeah, that's what they said yesterday. I know in a call with Skybound that they're bringing Lara Croft to the G.I. Joe world.
This cover right here is so cool, man. I love that they're reprinting this cover and they're putting in the other Image characters.
That's cool.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
badass.
Yeah, I like that.
And they did it a couple times. They did it right here too.
Liefeld's going to be at Hot Flips because apparently he may not do New York Comic Con this year.
Oh, that's a
so
bummer.
in
Yeah.
August he's going to be at Hot Flips, so I'm excited to go and
And that
get a bunch
is
of stuff signed by him.
FOC for this week from comictom.com. Go check his
Yeah.
FOC page out. As you guys can see,
The
you guys can
legend-
get pre-orders
It's a
over
cool,
there.
cool freaking logo too, man. You know, with the man, that's cool.
Sticky Goose Award winner.
Yeah,
You
Sticky
should
Goose
change that on
Award
your
winner.
website. You should put
Yeah.
award winner.
Yeah, with an award like
The award-winning Comic Tom 101.
Yeah, right.
I love it. I fucking love it.
So
good.
3 hours, you guys. We're gonna go chill backstage, shoot the shit. I will be doing a sale tomorrow, Sunday night, eBay Live. Then Monday night, eBay Live card sale. Thursday night on Whatnot. If you guys want to get some really cool comics and cards and collectibles at cheap prices to help me get to San Diego, you'll find me there. Go show some love to all these guys in the chat. Go use promo code Beyond10 over at SvetaShubina.com, Hive Comics, KRS Comics, Comics Elite for 10% off, and promo code Wednesday at DynamicForces.com to get 10% off as well. Love you guys. Thank you for everybody that supported the channel tonight just by being here, but also all you guys that gifted memberships. A couple of you guys are on channel. Thank you guys. Love you guys. Appreciate you. Love all you guys that are out there. We'll see you soon. Adios.